Making sure we're working. Everybody's working for the weekend, is what I heard. It is the weekend in 26 minutes. Hope everybody's having a great day. Gonna put some seasons, get into some Blitz, amongst other things. So hope everyone's well. Let's get ready to get live on TikTok as well. Got everything prepared there. So just grabbing that stream key. Hope you had a great day wherever you may be. Let me pop that in. Boom, boom. Hit start, see if that worked. And YouTube, I didn't get my chat link, so I'm heading over there real fast. We're trying to. Alright. We're almost there. What's up, real tight spot? Tight spot, how the heck are you today, buddy? Was it a busy day, work-wise? I'm assuming you were working. Guess a lot of people trying to ship and, you know, all that type of thing. I wish there was a way to make that custom browser doc grab the YouTube chat every time. But yeah, regardless of that, how's Tight Spot doing? Here we go. Madden time. Blaze, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the chat. Good to see you. 5-star Angel. Alonzo. How's everybody doing today? Let me turn on Tickfinity so we can fill up these goals. Hopefully you guys will hit that follow button. And, yeah, we'll have a party in here if you do. For sure. Party at Donnie's. It's me. Everybody's in. What's going on, guys? Crazy Carlos, Bella, Delilah. Hey, what's going on, Black Death? New name? Or is it a different account? Welcome in. You agree, and Tight Spot's chilling. Jay, how's your day going? Jules, Ashlyn, see all of your fine faces popping in on the TikTok live. Be like Black Death and hit that follow button, or else he's going to get you there in chat. Black Death, you play some Madden as well, or strictly a Fortnite guy? I think you said you were playing Roblox yesterday. Everybody, if you're on the TikTok side, please hit the follow, like, and share. We'd love to hang out with you and get to know you better as we pick up Walter Payton. A little sweetness. Don't have Madden. Hey, no problem. We can talk about Fortnite and probably play it tomorrow afternoon. It's at least my plan. I got some rewards here. Was really just looking to jump into gameplay and then deal with the set as we go through. But yeah, the follows, likes, and shares, they help so much. So we'd love to get it, get a party going there in the TikTok live chat. Gonna need to pop on my spectacles, even though I don't want to. Hey, I saw the like. Thank you for the like. Latin Mom, Sergio, hope you guys are good. I just see the peace signs hitting that like button. Thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you'll follow as well, because that would help so much. Let's go head to head and see how we do. Been waiting, no joke, all day for this live. Really? I'm glad you've been looking forward to it. Hey, thanks for the follow. There's supposed to be a little something that happens when people follow, and sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but I can do it by myself. There you go. A little surprise for you. Some blinking lights. I'm glad you like what you're seeing enough. Whoa, what the heck's going on over here? Braves Champs? Bro, dude. Braves Champs just gifted 10 subscriptions in the Twitch chat. That's wild. Braves, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Obviously, I'm grateful for you. Thank you for that. We're going to get something on the wall for you. Yeah, with a Tim Bomb. Dude, he's been waiting. What's up, Zarch? Hey, thanks for waiting. Black, thank you for sharing the TikTok live. So, Puta Mal, right? I think it is, was saying, wow, cool. Yeah. So does pineapple belong on pizza? Yes or no? That's the question of the day. No pineapple on pizza. Zarch is the first one to answer us. Yeah, and thank you guys for the likes and the shares, and we'd like everybody to follow and hang out with us all the time. Absolutely not, says the Griff Dog. No pineapple on pizza. That question can go everywhere. Black Death is saying yes, pineapple on pizza. I couldn't think of a better question. I wanted to ask, like, what did you guys come up with for, you know, your Black Friday shopping or something, but the question felt like it was going to be too long to fit it on the screen. Seahawks is your favorite team? Oh, nice. Yeah, I got a little Seahawk theme team going. My favorite team as well, and we had a Seahawk thumbnail tonight for the go live as well. Braves is often a mysterious and very kind viewer. Braves, thank you. I'm going to print something out. I don't know if it'll be what you want, but it'll definitely be something Braves themed here in a minute. Hey, 49ers or Cowgirls? I don't like either of those options, but I would go with Dallas. I have less rivalry with Dallas personally. Zach Attack, good morning. How's Zach doing? So the reason, or there's numerous reasons for doing whatever you're doing on a certain day, but one reason I'm on Madden is I may have to pull the fast getaway if my youngest wakes up, because Mrs. Donnie's working a 12-hour shift. Oh, excuse me. So with that considered, I may have to wrap up stream quickly because the 2-year-old still wakes up sometimes. So I got the doors open. I'm listening for. Thank you guys. Yeah, thanks for the blessings. Bengals or Steelers on Sunday? That's a loaded question. You're a Steeler fan. I think the Steelers get it done with no Joe Burrow in that game. It says we're playing Fortnite? Son of a gun. Hopefully that updated it there. I hope I got it right on the other platforms. I know I updated it in TikTok and YouTube. So yeah, hopefully that'll work well. Anybody that's new to the stream on TikTok, please follow. If you're new to the stream on Twitch and YouTube, please follow as well. We're tri-casting today. Team Cody Rhodes versus Team Judgment Day. I have no dog in that fight. I don't know the backstory on it. Cody Rhodes is Dusty Rhodes' son, right? Dusty Rhodes used to wrestle way back, like in the 90s. I believe it is. Oh, Randy Moss got smashed. Better than the last few days. How was Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was pretty cool. Tough day for both of our football teams, but oh well. There's things that could be worse. If you hear me talking to anybody you don't see, they're probably in the other chat. That, or I'm just making them up for content. But we don't usually do that. Speaking of making it up for content, I can't believe I didn't slide. I'm gonna have to believe it. Hey, somebody throw out like an obscure Atlanta Braves great player. I think I've done Terry Pendleton, Matt Olson. I've done the Four Aces. Because Braves is just super modest, I guess is the right term. It never says like, hey Donnie, put whatever on the wall, but I want to put something on the wall for Braves for all those. Was he good? I don't even know who that is. Forgot to subscribe to the YouTube. It just did. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes YouTube gets a little bit different content. So great to have you connect with us everywhere. Everybody's scrolling through. Please stop scrolling. Hit that follow button and chat with us. We'd love to hang out with you. I see the lights flashing, but I didn't see a new follower. I think somebody did follow and it just didn't pop up. You heard obscure. Yeah, I was thinking like a good but like forgotten player. Pendleton was the one that I thought of because I was thinking like, yeah, Terry Pendleton was pretty good. Ron Gant was another one. Whoa, Braves doubling down. Another 10 bomb. Lights are flashing. It's wild in here. Braves, dude, thank you. I know I've told you thank you a lot of times, but I don't really know what else to say. Thank you, man. Making the holidays even more fun for the streamer. And hopefully everybody in the community as well. I appreciate all your generosity, Braves. A lot of buddies now can watch ad-free over on Twitch. Another 10 gifted. Del Murphy's a good one. I can't remember if I did Murphy before. Zarch, thank you for the 20 roses. How's Zarch been today? Thanks for looking for the stream. Great to see reality in here too. So Zarch is saying we want another bloodline in WWE, but on Raw. And I think I missed a line of chat. I didn't mean to. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn are fighting Judgment Day because they don't. Okay. Damian Berryhill. That's a name I don't know. But Del Murphy's a good one. Didn't Del Murphy come up as a catcher? Or am I misremembering? Maybe I can find Murphy in the catcher's uniform. Sayaba, I hope I said your name somewhat correctly. Thank you for following on TikTok. We love getting new followers coming through on all the platforms. Great to see Bo. Bo, I hope you're having a little bit better day. I've been thinking about Bo and Zach in particular because you guys have been, it's been a bittersweet holiday for both of you. So, yeah, good to see both of you guys in chat, and hopefully we can give you some entertainment. My plan is to stream till like 3:30 my time, but if my 2-year-old wakes up, then I gotta, I have to pull the quick runner. Thoughts on Ross Dwelly? I don't know who Ross is, to be honest with you. I can't believe I just went down. That's a great team name. This guy's team name is Haha We Scored. But yeah, I went down there as in a goal to go situation. I fumbled it up. Sorry I didn't have a better answer for you, but maybe somebody else in either of the chats has a good idea. Zarch, thanks for all the likes. I know the likes, shares, and follows help a whole heck of a lot when the stream's going live. Damian Berryhill, there's the Wikipedia. I am a Warrior fan. It was a nice win tonight over San Antonio, but I think in general they look pretty vulnerable right now. I know they'll look better with Draymond back, but I mean Draymond's such a hothead. You don't know when he's going to get himself suspended again, or do something to distract from the team too. Going home Monday and then coming back for the service for Bodog. Okay, so you tied for the best record in the West. What do you think about the whole Giddey situation, Zach? And I know you've been busy with real life, so maybe you haven't got to look into it too much. I personally, on Giddey, for anybody that didn't hear me talk about it yesterday, I feel like there's not enough information yet to rush to judgment. But I mean, it's obviously concerning. I wouldn't say it's in the same realm as like Wander Franco, but hopefully it won't be to that level. Innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, I think that's fair. I know the NBA had some official word that they're looking out. 3 a.m. for reality right now. I'm sorry, new friend. I missed the messenger. Have I ever been to Oakland? Yes, numerous times. I've been to numerous A's and Warriors games. I'm in Central California, so it's a couple hours for me out that way to the actual Bay. Yeah, Chet looks legit, man. That stone cold 3-pointer he hit over Wiggins was something. I can't remember if I talked to you about that one yet or not, but I'm still irritated Wiggins didn't apply the foul there. I guess Kerr told him to foul if it was a clean foul, and you don't want to get the guy churning and shooting, and give him a 4-point play opportunity or something either. But man, I just don't know how we didn't get that on the inbound. There wasn't that much time. But man, that was just a stone cold shot. It was kind of the inverse of the game that the Warriors got very fortunate to take away in OKC. And then I think it was the next game. I can't remember the games now. The sequence, because you guys played that baseball series with the Warriors, but the next game you guys just kind of ran us off the floor. Yeah, SGA's playing great. Chet for Rookie of the Year. Yes, to Zach. Zach Attack is a longtime moderator. Zach Attack's over. He started on TikTok, but now he's over on Twitch. Dude, Isaiah Joe looked like he didn't miss any 3-pointers there in that series in San Francisco. He was getting on my nerves, man. It's like, can this guy freaking miss one? Zarch with the Galaxy gift. Oh my gosh, Zarch. Dude, thank you for the Galaxy. I know the Galaxies are like big hype over on the TikTok side. Thank you for the Galaxy. Definitely appreciate it. And yeah, let's see if we can get some points in here. I probably should have taken time before this play. We got a couple things to acknowledge. A lot actually to acknowledge, but thank you again to Zarch and to Braves Champs for all your generosity. Thank you for everybody's time to jump in and hang out with me too. I've been a little less consistent in November. This week I looked at my my hours streamed and it's like, boy, I have not been live very much, so we're trying to crank it up here down the stretch. Hey, thank you for the is it confetti? My software kind of cut that one off, and the rose as well. Hey, he likes to bounce around. There he is. There's Zach Attack. Road trip got canceled short. Been home since Thursday. Supposed to come home Saturday morning. The whole family caught the flu. Oh, bud, I'm sorry that you guys are going through that. How's everybody holding up with the flu? It's bad enough for one person to be sick in the family, but if everybody's sick, it's just such a mess because nobody feels well enough to take care of the other person, Space Gaming 2023. What's going on, Space Gaming? Thanks for hitting that follow button. I don't want to be like Shane Waldron and run for inches out of the shotgun. Dad, sister, and you are feeling like crap. Mom's okay so far. Hopefully she doesn't get it. Oh, did it? So I just tried to stop resume I don't know why we would have lost signal there to YouTube. But good look. Hopefully we'll sort it out between games if we need to. Thirsty, don't want to go downstairs and get a drink. Hey, Zarch, I see that you got the D sub. Thanks, buddy. You got the Tom Brennan redeem right now. I'll let that stop before I finish my next thought. So if anybody is so inclined, if you're like Zarch and you subscribe on TikTok, we have to get 50 different folks to subscribe concurrently, whatever the correct term is. And then we would unlock gifted subscriptions permanently. So that's huge if anybody can subscribe. But I mean, I know not everybody has access to funds or wants to use their funds or anything like that. But yeah, definitely a goal that we're working towards. Yeah, with YouTube, I don't have... Well, I have the stream preview, but it's just my OBS preview. I don't usually keep a tab open for it. I figured it can be VOD storage, if nothing else, like permanent VOD storage, but not if it's dying out. All right, so Tua will throw it in the dirt. I don't know, bud. I updated the game. Let's see. Did the game update? Yeah, there we go. I don't know what you mean about the caption, but it should be good now. And hopefully it's good everywhere else too. Yeah, who's this guy, right? What the heck is going on with the lag? How did that thing go out of there? Oh, the stream title. Now I got you. Hold up. Hold on. Yeah, I think I updated everywhere but Twitch. I think I typed everything out in Twitch and then I didn't hit save. And I'm pretty sure I just closed the tab, which is really smart. Professional streamer. You're giving Trekkin more fuel to roast me for being mid. I definitely deserve it. It messed up on its own. What happened to the poll? I don't know. Maybe we need a new poll over there. I think the polls just expire after so long. Long time no see. What's up, buddy? Welcome back. Question of the day on TikTok, and it can be for everywhere. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Inquiring minds want to know. Pizza minds want to know. It did say Madden 24 earlier. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if that was why YouTube went sideways. Your favorite dreadhead. Hey, welcome back in, buddy. I like the new name. Here we go. So, Donnie, son, get it together. So, Truckin', Mike, Braves champs, if we can get you to chat. Kobe, Zach, has anybody done any Black Friday purchases? Zarch, Reality, any of you guys over on the TikTok side? I would ask Mariner, but Mariner hasn't been feeling good, so I'm guessing he hasn't been scrolling slick deals and all that. But he may have. You did a lot. Man, I've been stuck trying to find some things. I got about half, maybe not quite half, but I got about, I don't know, 33 to 40% done so far. But I still got some gifts I need to get. Hopefully Cyber Monday comes up strong. Oh, I started trying to use her over there. It was too late. And nice throw on 4th and 2. Haven't seen your cousins in 6 years? Hey, you can adopt me as a cousin if you like. You went to Universal Studios today. Is Universal Studios right as you're coming into LA on I-5, like really north? Because at least I'm thinking of the one as you're coming over the Grapevine, and you may not have driven into Los Angeles that much. I'm assuming you probably fly down. Okay. What am I thinking of? Kobe, do you know what I'm thinking of? That's Six Flags. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yep. How is Universal Studios? I don't think I've ever been by Universal Studios then. I've been to the Six Flags in the Bay Area. I forget exactly where that is. It's just outside of Oakland, but I can't remember the name of the city where it's at. I've been there a couple times. I've done the dolphin swim. And then I've been by the Six Flags, and I've been to Disneyland and things. You live close to Six Flags. You love Universal. Got your wife a stuffed Beanie Baby squash mellow for $5. Oh, nice. What type of Beanie Baby is it? Need to go to Universal sometime. She's off ventilator hospital day. Earlier she had issue, wasn't able to breathe on her own, but she has. Oh no, I'm sorry, buddy. I keep hoping, and I mean, you know, being optimistic. I guess I'm like always like eternally optimistic about things, but I just keep hoping like something turns right, and her health gets 100% better here in the future. But a Dalmatian's cool. Would put a smile on my face. Hopefully it will for Mrs. Tight Spot. Six Flags has the real roller coasters, and Disney has a lot of the experience rides. Universal is a good mix of the two. Which one do you think would be the best to take like my family to, Kobe? And just a refresher, my son's 7 and the girls are 4 and 2 respectively. Because, you know, time keeps going by and it's like, how old are Donnie's kids? But we've been thinking about going to Disneyland. I just don't know when we're going to Disneyland. I was thinking maybe like in 2 more years, because I don't think the youngest would have any memory of it right now. But yeah, I think when you're like 4.5, 5, you might start remembering stuff. She was home but had the procedure last Friday. My TikTok chat has just completely stopped moving on my end. I think it froze. I'm sorry guys if you're chatting there. I wasn't trying to be non-responsive. I'm refreshing chat right now. It's a Chrome issue for me. I need to find a different browser that works better for me for the TikTok live. So hang on. I'm just going to close Chrome. But yep, I just got that page on responsive error. So let me just completely close out of Chrome. I'm sorry. I was just like, man, I kind of got quiet over there. And I mean, that's okay. You know, everything has an ebb and a flow. But I think it just, yeah, it was my end. And I'm sorry if I missed any messages. That was definitely not my intention. Almost did this one exclusively for TikTok. But one of these days we'll jump back in and try out their software all on its own. That TikTok live software is pretty good. Hey, we're able to high point it into the back of the end zone. It's touchdown, Randy Moss. Oh yeah, you guys are still there and chatting. Hey, sorry guys, let me get caught up. Who's better, MJ or Kobe? MJ. How was my Thanksgiving? It was good. But yeah, we were able to just float it out there as a wounded duck, and we got it at the top. You think Universal more of a teenage thing, more than Disney is? Disney's always a great family trip. You usually go once or twice a year for Kobe. Sorry guys, I was refreshing everything. I got behind on the chats. Trucking the gambling man. Sorry. Yeah, Pokemon's new, so I just had to give him the facts in my mind. But yeah, I mean, Kobe was quite the competitor. Hey, what's up, Chinmay? Chinmay's a big Golden State fan out in India. What's up, buddy? Thanksgiving was awesome. Thank you for asking. We got a tied football game here. You got the 99 Moss on your Madden 22 team. Your whole team except the punter is at 99. Reality, that team sounds stacked. Oh, thought we were going to get him for just a couple yards. He slipped past. I better go a little heavier formation, I think. But yeah, good question for sure, Pokemon. And I find it refreshing you didn't say Jordan versus LeBron, because that one's been debated so many times. I'm tired of that one. But yeah, Jordan versus Kobe. I feel like Kobe really did kind of take the torch and was very similar to Jordan, but I would give Jordan the edge. You met Chinmay in Vegas? What? Chinmay, were you in Vegas? Basically Anaheim resident. Even if you're older now, the experience barely changes for Mike. Oh no, that lead block was something. But now you can actually pay for your pizza. Alright, let's go really heavy with this nickel and just try to level out the line. Hopefully jam up the gaps. Yeah, it did. I mean, it really did slow down his career. But I feel like he was already pretty much in the wind down stage when he had that Achilles tear. I remember watching that game. It was against Golden State, and I think Harrison Barnes was guarding him. Oh, okay. Oh, Zarch. Hey, this is a fresh one. Curry or Larry Bird? Very different players, man. I'm partial to Curry because I'm a Golden State fan. Braves champs. He's got the man. I was gonna. Oh, Dion. Yeah, I was going to say primetime because 21 gifted in the deal, but yeah, Dion played for the Braves. We might have to do Deion Sanders on the wall. Thank you, Braves champs, for gifting one to Chin May. They don't have to watch any ads for the next month. Get use of all the emotes. The emotes should be doubling soon because that's what Chit said they're going to do is double up our emotes. Zarch is Team Bird, so I don't know. I think I would take Steph personally, but I'm a big Bird fan too. But Bird, I mean, if we can tell Larry Bird not to go and repave his mother's driveway, he probably ends up having a better career. That back injury derailed some prime years for Bird. Larry Legend out there shoveling the gravel and messing himself up. Matumbo or Rodman? Oh, that's solid. I feel like Matumbo is probably a more complete player. You don't have to deal with all the head case stuff with Matumbo. Rodman's got that Draymond-esque, I'm going to get myself suspended, doing what I want attitude. Rodman easy, says Truckin'. Rodman's going to get you, he's going to get you possession a lot. Going to bed is reality. Hey, thanks for being here, buddy. Glad that we got to see you. Well, shoot. This guy's putting on the clinic on running out the clock on me. First game of the night. Hopefully we get to play all night is my intention. But, you know, if the youngest one's awake and not letting me stream, then there's not much I can do. If you guys are scrolling through, I see Go Blue, Joseph, Philip. Please follow, chat with us. We'd love to get to know you better on TikTok. As you can see on the overlay, what's our question of the day? Does pineapple belong on pizza? And you can just come in and talk sports with us or whatever, as long as it's a nice topic. Come on in and chat. Curry got hot with the Spurs. Yes, he had a good game. Kobe playing 6 games, watching Nick Young and Kent Bazemore playing his pace. Maybe the worst Lakers season that you've had to watch. What's up, near Zach Attack? How are you doing? All right, we're able to set the edge. She can run the clock down, though. And I don't have the ice kicker. I'm only going to have a couple of plays, try to get back into field goal range. So that wasn't great. Need to stop them, you know, a series of downs earlier, but always easy to say, not easy to do. If I was my opponent, I'd probably take it down to a second, take time, and then kick it, just to get more clock off there. All right, that is through. Well, we'll see. We got a prayer. May not get answered. Still got a shot. So what about Deion Sanders on the Braves for the 21 from Braves champs? Oh yeah, Nick Young was like, I didn't really like Nick, and then he helped the Warriors win a title, so I have a little bit of respect for all that. But he could light it up when he was on offensively, but the guy just wasn't super consistent. And then Bazemore was just a role player. Got a pretty nice contract from Atlanta many years ago, but yeah, Bazemore wasn't much. I'm going for Moss. We've got Randy. Oh my goodness. With 4 seconds. Is Randy to the end zone and Braves with another 5. Now, who were 26? I don't know if that's a hidden deal. Braves, dude. Thank you so much. Braves is the one-man hype train over here on Twitch tonight. Wow. Let's see. Money Gold, Panda, Kingsman, Broken Mind, Lex Drop. I need to write all the names up there too on the Thanksgiving wall. But thank you very much, Braves. I'd be like the Bart Simpson meme where he just writes out the same thing over and over. But I'm gonna get something up special for Braves. I mean, drop it like it's hot. Hey, a bit bomb from Truckin'. Thanks, Truckin'. Hype trains incoming. All right, here's the hype bell. I got the doors open, so I can't wake up the girls. I just gotta. It's gonna be quiet here. Well, not that quiet. Sorry if I blasted anybody's ears with the bell. But yeah, we got the hype train going. We need a cowbell or something. Kyrie Irving or Thompson. I'm a Golden State fan. You're throwing all the Golden State ones at me, Zarch. You got to give me something I can be less biased about. Hype train level 2. Good luck on the emotes. I don't know if there are emotes right now, but I hope you guys get something cool for your collection, for being here and for all the hype. He's got the completion. We've got the win. What a game that turned out to be. So I don't know. I was thinking Deion Sanders and the Braves, but Braves champs, if you have anything you want, just let me know. We'll get it up there. I was a big fan of Shaq. Loved watching Shaq when he was with the Magic and everything. I remember Kareem playing, Mike. I'm old enough that I remember his farewell tour and the games being on out of Fresno, and the Skyhook being so good, and those Showtime Lakers. But Kareem was very much on his last legs as a player. So I'm biased in that I saw Shaq being amazing. Throughout his entire career. I remember him coming in as a rookie. So I don't know. My tendency is to say Shaq, but Kareem may have been the better player. He was the all-time scoring list guy till LeBron just passed him last year. Wanted to say hi before bed. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you. Thanks for popping in and being here with us near Zack Attack. We need one more win for playoff glory. Before we get there, we are going to put prime time on the wall. This is a prime time DonyellFreak. I don't know how I won that game. That guy was out there. He was trying to chase him down in coverage, and we just went flying by him. But thank you again to Braves. Sorry I have not streamed. For any of you guys that are longtime viewers, if you're a newer viewer, you may not realize that, but I haven't streamed as much in November, so I apologize for that. I'm trying to plug in a USB cord, is why I'm back out of the frame. But yeah, we're kind of getting back into the groove right now. We have been playing a little bit of a variety of games, not strictly playing Madden all the time, but playing it with a little bit of Fortnite. I'm looking forward to the Fortnite Eminem crossover. What's up, Brados the Great? I think Pods is on track to be the next GOAT. Truckin' with another bit bomb. Thank you, Truckin'. All right, I got Dion coming up. Oh, there's one where he had his helmet off. He wasn't looking too happy. I found him with a big smile. Dion was such a showman in his prime. I don't really know if Braves Champs was a fan necessarily of Dion, but Braves never, I don't want to say never, has told me what to put on the wall, but we got to get something up there to acknowledge Braves for everything. Thank you, Braves. Here comes prime time. I'm getting ready to print them out right now. And just going to try to maximize the image so you guys can see it really well here in the room. So all the TikTok buddies, hope you guys are doing great. Oh my God, Braves is driving the hype train some more. I was over in a tab printing out Prime. It's going to be J King, Nat Yo Girl, Joe Tix, McSleazy does it, and Censor. Braves, buddy. Wow. Thank you, Braves. Yes, we're taking Braves to the wall. I'm writing his name up here. Dion's just along for the ride. Hosier, how the heck are you today, buddy? Hosier was coming in hot yesterday. So Kyrie Irving or Klay Thompson? I gotta go Klay. But I mean, Kyrie's a more, he's a playmaker, where Klay was the 3-and-D guy in his prime. Different games for sure. I think comparing position to position's probably a little bit easier, but even comparing eras is tough because the rules change and the emphasis on the game changes quite a bit. All right, so in honor of Braves, here we go. We're taking Dion to the wall. I got Braves champs written down over Dion's head. Dion's got the big smile. And, Dion kind of took the college football world by storm there for a little bit. Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? I would personally take Tatum's game, despite, some flaws. I think Mitchell's just a tier below where Tatum's at. Still got to go to a Santa Clara basketball game. Before you were born, Kobe, a long time ago, I remember Steve Nash being the Santa Clara sensation. When was that? Like 95 or something? We are for now. Hopefully we'll find some consistency. What's going on, Open Mike? Open Mike, could you give me the James Wiseman scouting report? I've been seeing DMPs when I check the box score, and I'm starting to think Wiseman's just not going to work out. I want him to so bad. Braves, dude, thank you so much. Open Mike's been with us for a long time. He does get to watch a lot, at least if I'm on at the right hours. So That's wonderful. Yeah, hopefully Open Mic will get a lot of use out of the gifted subscription. Braves champ is on fire, and yeah, here goes Dion. Prime time. Braves, if you want anything else up on the wall, just tell me, buddy. And if you don't want to say it in chat and you want to DM me or something, by all means, we'll do whatever decorations you like around here. So we got a new follower. It's K1989. And I'm not sure how to pronounce the last part of it. It's probably right there. Something larvae. Yeah, if you're born in 89, I got 9 years on you. But no, that's not too bad. You might get some of my old man jokes. Good game tonight. Got a bit sad, but you couldn't see it. Hey, what's up, George? You're talking about Golden State, San Antonio? Clay's perfect second scorer behind Curry, and that's just fine. Kyrie, such a weird mix of being able to be the first scorer but never stepping up with the Celtics, and we're supposed to be the second scorer. It never works out. To be honest, you haven't been keeping up with him so far. Not a lot of positives with the team right now, with regards to the Detroit Pistons. And let's see, Braves Donnie will tattoo your name on the art. It's not against TOS if I write Braves' name on my forehead or something, is it? Because, I mean, if that's what Braves wants, I'll do it. We know some of the streamers do those things. So wasn't paying $40 for the game? Why was it blacked out in your area or something, George? I'm sorry that it didn't work out for you to be able to watch Golden State tonight. I am very fortunate in that regard that they're around where I get to watch them. Wow, Braves again. These guys are going anybody checking their phones is going to be like, hey, I got gifted this up to DonyellFreak. I better go check in on him. Murray, Cali Change, Nate Tape, Mike, and UGA Bulldogs are the lucky recipients. And Truckin' with some more bits. Thanks, Truckin'. And Braves. Yeah, this is definitely a wow. I wish I could say it like how Owen Wilson does. Wow. But, dude, thank you. I don't know. I want to express all the gratitude. I don't want to be too corny. I don't want to get all choked up and and make you say like, "Hey, you ruined it." I forget which show that was, but I feel like it was one of the animated shows where like the dad's like, "Ah, now you ruined it" because he said something about it. I think it was American Dad, but Braves, thank you, Truckin', thank you, everybody here that's watching, thank you. I watched it because I have the local channel. I think it's NBC Sports Bay Area, George. There's also NBC Sports California, so I get the Warriors on one, I get the Kings game on the other. They also cover San Francisco Giants and Oakland A's during baseball season, and the Sharks are on the California one, I believe. So all those are regional for me. So that's what I watched it on. I didn't even realize it was an ESPN game or anything like that. Another example why you have the best community in the game. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. So we're try-casting. I guess YouTube had a little bit of a issue. I should have checked on it, but I will here in a minute. And yeah, we focus mostly on Twitch and TikTok anyways. But I want to be there for the YouTube buddies. And also, the YouTube storage is really nice because it doesn't expire. Also in California for George. Oh, nice. Sucks that it's a regional thing. Not being able to watch all the Bucks games sucks. See, that's what I'm really one of the many things I'm very worried about with the Oakland A's is like, even if I have a change of heart, if and when they leave, if they're in Vegas, they're not going to be easy to follow 162 games trying to find streams and whatever. That's gonna be really annoying. I'm hoping Fisher doesn't get his way. DK Metcalf wanted that more, almost took it into the end zone. But almost only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades, right? More of a football fan, so it's whatever. Who's your favorite club and what nation do you root for? I'm a big fan of the Italian national team, and I don't have a lot of a club alliance. I've been to one MLS game, and if push came to shove, I'd probably say AS Roma, because Totti was my favorite player when it comes to the beautiful game. GSW is still finding their rhythm this season. Curry had a couple 30-plus games. Draymond got suspended. Paul got ejected last game. Oh, the Paul ejection was wild. Just talking to Scott Foster, I guess him and Scott Foster have some serious issues with one another. Clay's finding his flow. He has looked better last couple of games. Clay has been so much doing heat check shots and just making bad decisions. It's been frustrating for me. Yeah, need Wiggins to get something going. Wiggins is too good of a player, at least in my mind, to be playing the way that he has. Hey, what's up, Matthew? No pepperoni on pizza, but ham and jalapenos, yes. Now, if somebody, let's say whoever you're having lunch with puts some pineapple on there, is it grossing you out, Matthew? Or are you just like, all right, do your thing, but I disagree with you. This guy's waiting forever and throwing some deep bombs with Vic. Let's see. We need to play a little deeper back, I think. This guy's going for the home run. Got to go to a World Cup game when it's in the U.S. Yeah, I think everybody that likes soccer should see if they can make that happen, including myself, because that's obviously close to a once-in-a-lifetime experience. U.S. had it back in '94. But it's pretty rare to get to be a host nation. So Matthew says it's fine if I'm throwing the pineapple on the pizza. He's not doing it himself. Level 5 hype train. Thank you to all the hype drivers and everybody that's been here for it. Braves has been the engineer of the hype train. Thank you, Braves. Oh, almost got off the deflection. One of the things you're saving for SoFi Stadium in France versus UK would be electric. I've collected all of the level 4 emotes, is what it just told me. Let's see. It says show me. And then I clicked on show me and it just like popped up the emotes. It didn't show me the new ones, is what I was trying to see. If there was new ones. So, Brados is back. Welcome back, Brados. Yeah, let's go. Hopefully you guys got some new emotes in the inventory. Oh, now I see him at the top of the chat. Those are pretty cool. I always kind of forget what I have in the emote inventory, to be fair. But man, that was something. Thank you again. Yeah, I was kind of torn. Like, am I going to stream now, or am I going to try to sleep when the kids go to sleep and then pop up when Mrs. Donnie comes home from work? It's like, let me just jump on. I'm awake now, instead of being all groggy and trying to get going. So, wasn't expecting the hype train to leave the station, but there it went. Football Europe is the only major sport you haven't attended. Mike plays games, letting us know in Twitch. Hoping to attend one against Inter Miami with LA Galaxy. George is saying he wants to watch a World Cup game in person too. It's on the bucket list. We don't know the host cities yet, do we, for the World Cup? Or is that still TBD, or have they already announced who's going to be the regions? Because I would think Los Angeles and like San Francisco would have a shot at it, or maybe Santa Clara, like in the 49ers stadium or something. That was a nice drive from my opponent, and they are going for 2. Oh, what's up, Christine? How are you? How you doing today? What's new up in Canada? It's Mexico, USA, and Canada. George is telling me in chat. But George, do we know what actual cities are going to get to host yet? Or has that not been revealed? Because if it's in the Bay Area, I can drive over for a day. If it's in LA, then it's probably drive down, stay the night type of thing. And I'm guessing the price isn't going to be for the faint of heart. But, it's a once-in-a-lifetime deal. It probably depends on which teams are in the region, too. I mean, if it's USA play in Mexico, that's going to be huge demand, or Canada, for any of the host nations. But if it's like, I don't know, a couple smaller nations that doesn't have a huge population out this way, then yeah, it might be a lot more reasonable price-wise. At least I would think. I'm not sure if I shouted out Truckin' and Mike and everybody when you guys came in. Sorry if I neglected to do so. I've been having a little bit of issues just because my chat disappeared for a minute, and we obviously want to read all of the chat. But I hope everybody will follow everybody. Need to shout out Open Mike as well. Great streamer. And he's been very consistent with it over the years. Open Mike, if you want to update your command or make a command, feel free to do so. I'm just going to do the one that pops the button up there. But I know Open Mike's on Twitter at least. I'm not sure if he's on TikTok or YouTube or any of those. I think LA and the LA Galaxy team and Azteca might be the stadiums in Mexico. Yeah, that's a good call. I really don't know which is the best venue in like Liga MX. But I was thinking some of the NFL stadiums would probably host it. I think that's how it was years back. Going to expand out at some point. Yeah, there's always more discoverability, right? The more places you are, the more opportunity to connect with folks. All right, so Lynch will move the chains. He breaks a tackle, and it's touchdown for beast mode. Let's hit the gritty. LA, Boston. LA, Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Houston, Kansas, Miami, New York, Philly, San Fran, Bay Area, Seattle. Mike's saying he mistyped. George is saying he thinks the Rose Bowl. I'm thinking whatever venues can host 70, 80,000 will probably have more of a shot than like, I don't know, like a small baseball stadium or something too would have. Yeah, so we'll just take it and... I guess I could have declined. I didn't know I was going to have to re-kick. I guess we could have went for it at the 1, but yeah, it's fine. Think they're going to go to Santa Clara. Oh yeah, Coliseum shouldn't be a consideration, no. And I'm somebody that's even a supporter of the Coliseum, but no, I don't think that would be a good host venue. And I don't see like Oracle Park, the Giants hosting it either. And I know they can configure that a little bit differently, but yeah, I think the 49ers stadium would make the most sense. Levi Stadium, right? I believe it's the corporate sponsor. You watch Chivas play in the Rose Bowl. Everybody's scrolling through on TikTok. We'd love it if you guys would follow and chat with us, just like George is doing, Zarch has been doing, all the buddies on the TikTok side. Always great getting to connect with you every chance we get. Carmichael, the big man, almost hauled that in Moss does. You're thinking MetLife? Yep, I think so. Yep, Seahawks Stadium makes the most sense. I don't see him hosting in T-Mobile, although T-Mobile has the roof, but it's going to be the World Cup, so it's going to be in the summer anyways. That might conflict with MLB. No way they don't use SoFi. Yeah, that's true. I wasn't really thinking about that. Yeah, SoFi makes more sense, I think, than the Rose Bowl would. I don't know what type of conditioning the Rose Bowl's in. Haven't not taken in sports in Los Angeles, but yeah, that SoFi Stadium, they sunk so much money into it. I was running stride for stride there, but I needed to man up, and I failed to do so. So we got a 4th and 1. Yeah, Mike's got some good breakdowns on the Twitch chat, as he always does. Rose Bowl during the summer sucks. Almost no accommodations for the heat, Mike's saying. I was trying to use her through there, but got rubbed by the offensive line a bit. I still need to get good. I've been playing since Madden 92. I still need to get good at the game. Mike's taking a look at the Mexico and Canadian host cities. I would be shocked if Toronto's not one of the host cities. And then Mexico City, right, has a huge population, so I would think it would be in and around there. And I don't know how many cities they're each going to have respectively, but just my guesses. You need games in Cali. Yeah, I'm the same way, George. Yep, I don't see myself traveling out east just to watch Italy play or something. Italy and Portugal would be the most interesting to me. My father-in-law is a big fan of the Portuguese side. He's a big fan of Sporting Lisbon. So that would be really cool to get to go see, whoever's on the team at that point. I don't think CR7 will be there, but the Portuguese guys showing out. It'd be fun to take him. 26 supposed to be in the new Tennessee Titans stadium opens. How do you feel about that one? I've heard they got a lot of taxpayer money from the folks there in Tennessee. I haven't followed it super closely, but I am following so much of the stadium developments due to what's going on with the Oakland A's that stadiums came up a little bit as far as, you know, just how these billionaire owners are oftentimes able to grift from the taxpayers. And it's kind of crazy. Like, we have to pay to go into the stadiums and support our teams, and then we're also paying with our tax money to build their stadiums. Don't live in Nashville, so you think it's great. Open mic's like, you know what? It's good. It's fine. You think Ronaldo's going to play in the World Cup, this coming World Cup? I thought he was done with international play, but I could be wrong too. Maybe be like a super sub or something. If you are checking us out for the first time, jump in, follow, chat with us, tell us your pizza expectations and everything else that you want to talk about. I'm going to make sure YouTube's running right here in a minute. Super sub like last year. Finals will be held at SoFi or Estadio Azteca in Mike's opinion, but nothing is confirmed. Oh, what's up, Barnaby Wigglestone? How are you doing today? Welcome back to the DonyellFreak stream. So yeah, Seattle and Dallas, that's the matchup on the field. That's going to be the matchup next Thursday night. Both teams will have a week to rest and get that Thursday night Amazon game in. If I have the Prime app on my smart TV, I can pull up the game, right? That would be the easiest for me. Here goes Gino. They're not going to get him. Because, yeah, I'm going to have to find out a way to stream that game. I won't have Mrs. Donnie home because it's on a Thursday night. So I got to get that sorted out. There's so much money that has flowed into downtown in the last 20-plus years. Titans, Predators, and the huge new convention center, they're printing money these days. You're okay grinding out the Team of the Week players and seeing if you can pull any of the past ones that you need for Barnaby Wigglestone. George says he's willing to drop $1,000 to see that game. I'd probably be in that range as far as like getting into the stadium and travel and food. I don't know that I'm paying $1,000 face value for a ticket, but once in a lifetime experience would be really cool. You gotta think it's not like just going to like a regular season baseball game or something where it's like super abundant as far as the World Cup goes. But I guess I'll have to weigh the finances when the time comes too. You know, if the kids need braces, then I may not be in shape to step up. George say no to enter the game. It feels cool. I want to hang out with George. So Mike's saying, I can see Ronaldo being a third option striker for one last World Cup. He'll be early 30s by then, so no starter role. What a catch. I thought we had him stop. Nissan Stadium is a horrible stadium. They definitely went cheap when it was built. This will be an indoor stadium that will open the door to the Final Four, Super Bowls, and even WWE has committed a WrestleMania to it when it opens. So those some big events heading out to Nashville. Speaking of Nashville, did you guys see the Dolly Parton halftime deal? I did not happen to see it, but I guess everybody was just kind of raving like, wow, you know, Dolly's 77 there during the Cowboy game. And as far as I know, she's done a lot to help charities with like providing books for kids that are in need, and I guess she has an album that crossed over into to rock and pop now, which I haven't listened to, but you know, I think of her as being one of those, you know, country music artists from back in the 60s and 70s, and it's crazy that she's still going so strong. Yeah, George saying, where are they going to play the game? Hey, what's up, Doc? Welcome back in. Well, opponent threw himself into field goal range. They may go for another play. They got 30 2 yards to go. They will not. They're out of timeouts. All right, so the kick's going to get shanked. I love to see it. My opponent does not. Sometimes it be that way. And let's go run the rock. I think I shouted out trucking, right? I meant to. I think I got everybody caught up. If I didn't, yeah, please follow trucking. Plays a wide variety of games. No, I don't know. I don't know what you're asking specifically, Landon. This is a TikTok live stream. We're playing Madden 24. I'm asking you if you want some pineapple on your pizza, and I hope you're having a great day. Looking at where that question is, I think I'll take it off for now so you guys can see the scoreboard a little bit easier. Duck is saying no pineapple on the pizza. How about some duck on the pizza, Duck? He's like, I'm not a cannibal, buddy. Don't put that bad stuff on us. Billy's saying, oh, here we go. Hey, yeah, what's up, Billy? Yeah, if it never looks right, just let me know. We'll try to adjust it and get it just perfect for you guys. Hope everybody will follow on every platform. We're on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube tonight. I see Matthew coming in. Matthew, how the heck are you? Look, it's Donnie, he says. Hall, Lamb, Williams are the three that Barnaby Wigglestone really wants to get a hold of. Did anyone watch the Friday game? I didn't end up tuning it on. I saw Miami took care of the Jets. I guess they had a couple pick sixes in that matchup. I was trying to run into Carmichael with Chancellor, and I whiffed. Yeah, I'm great. I'm even better now that you're here. Yeah, that's gonna be so hype in Mexico, especially if they get to host a game, and I think they're supposed to, right? Mexico, Canada, and U.S. should get to play on their home soil. Yeah, crowd's gonna be going nuts. Only saw 2 major injuries happen for the Dolphins. Oh, that's not good. I saw the 99-yarder on Twitter. It was on my feed. I think it was Sam Bozier was tweeting about it. We'll grab it with Barry at the high point. And now we're looking to bury our opponent. Pun intended. Whoa, who's 77? That guy's got the juice to him. He just chased down Eric Berry in the open field. I was making some good moves, or at least I thought I was. And then keeping it real went wrong there. Would I like to sign a petition to fire Al Michaels? No, I would not. Not at all, Billy. I'd love it if you followed, but I don't want to get rid of Al Michaels. Al Michaels is one of the voices of my childhood. Listening to Monday Night Football with Al Michaels, Frank Gifford, and Dan Dierdorf was big hype for childhood Donnie growing up. So no, I like Michaels. I know he's been kind of YOLOing it and mailing it in a bit, is my understanding on those prime games. But just, yeah, let him saw off into the sunset and do his thing, in my opinion. Let Al Michaels cook. Hey, what's up, Gumball? Welcome back to the TikTok live. How's your Friday night going so far? Javon Holland with a knee injury. MetLife struck again. Mike is letting us know. I liked Michaels being in the booth with Madden a whole lot, and even with Collinsworth. Phillip had an apparent ankle and knee injury. Brutal for the Dolphins season. Can't watch the prime games. 99-yarder TD or punt. No energy. Zachary, hey, thanks for the follow. Zachary, there's supposed to be a surprise when you follow. There it is. There's the lights flashing, Zachary. Hey, what's going on, 59 Reasons? How's your day going? So I don't know. I guess they don't have a Manning cast type thing, but yeah, I don't really care. I don't need anybody to be hyped. Like, I'm either going to be hyped up for the game or not. Al Michaels isn't going to determine my joy and excitement around it. Yeah, my day's going good. Mostert got 2 rushing touchdowns. Really just looking to shorten this game and ground and pound. I don't know what any of those things are, Brados, or any of those folks are, to be honest. I mean, I see the Call of Duty stuff, but yeah, I don't know who that is. promote the Manning. That's a demotion, isn't it? They'll probably get more money from ESPN than being on the streams for the time being. Although there's probably some big time Amazon bucks behind the Thursday night. I'm a Seahawk fan, Gumball, so I mean you can't expect me to give you a realistic answer on that. Give me another matchup. Give me a weekend matchup for Sunday, and I'll give you the hot take. But if it comes to my teams, then I mean I'm not going to pick against them. But realistically, Cowboys should be the favorite in that game. Eagles or Bills? I like the Eagles to take care of business. Don't give you the Manning cast on a Thursday game. Yes, thank you, Mike. Mike doesn't want the Manning cast, Billy. Mike's in the Twitch chat. Billy's calling for the Manning cast over there. Boy, those Monday night games were rough for a while. The Booger McFarlane, Brian Greasy games and stuff. I usually don't even listen to the commentators. Commentary gets on my nerves more often than not. There's only a few that I like. I'm odd. I actually like listening to Aikman. I don't care for Buck, but I like Aikman quite a bit. Yeah, Joe Buck can go. I'm with you on that one, Billy. Yeah, I don't like Joe Buck. Joe Buck's just been rammed down our throat everywhere, it feels like. Oh, it's the World Series with Joe Buck. Oh, it's a golf major. Here's Joe Buck. Now that he's not with Fox, that's probably helping a little, but I do enjoy Aikman a whole lot, though. Respectfully to you, he didn't start Lockett this week. Changed to well, listen, Lockett, he's not getting utilized the way that he should be, and there's a lot of outcry in the Seahawks fan community about our offensive coordinator Shane Waldron not scheming to guys' talents, and Pete Carroll kind of echoed that sentiment today without completely driving the bus over Waldron, but he said something along the lines of, we have a lot of unique talents on the roster and we need to be scheming into what they do. And you know, they got JSN and they got DK and Lockett, and I just don't know how we're not a better offense than what they're showing. And I know the offensive line's been decimated, but early in the year, they were running a lot of 2 tight end sets, 3 tight end sets, buying a little bit of time, having Will Dissly and Noah Fant, those guys, chip or block and you know, go out into the flats and things. And now it's like we're going for a home run ball, or we're running out of a shotgun just about every play, with the occasional screen here and there. And you know, we're like the worst team in the NFL on converting third downs, and that's really not acceptable, I think, with all the players that are there. Barnaby's in and out. I'm sorry, Barnaby. You won't hear me say that I'm sorry, but I am. Hate when that happens. Greg Olsen I can't stand Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen is a Seahawk hater. He's a Russell Wilson guy, and he's still mad how his final season went up in Seattle. He always acts like he should have went to the Bills. Well, you should have went to the Bills, Greg. You got $8 million to come and do nothing for the Seahawks. So no, I can't stand Olsen personally. But if you're not a Seahawk fan, he's probably great. But yeah, the Seahawk games, if he ever gets to do the Seahawk games, oh man, he's ragging on us on everything. Ate the Jordan Love turkey. Just pulled the limited Puka. Hey, good going, Gavrny. That's awesome. And thanks for the likes. If you guys have not followed, please follow. We love it if you follow and stick around with us. And if you want to know when we're going to be live, easiest way is just click on my profile, hit that link tree, and come into our Discord server, because we love to hang out with you guys. You can share your lineups, get lineup advice. We can talk football. We can talk life, whatever crosses your mind. Gavrny, this should have flashed automatically. There we go. I hope I'm saying that right. I think it's Gavin you're by. There we go. So it's Gavin. My eyes were trying to run everything together there. But Gavin, welcome aboard. Thanks for all the love in the chat, buddy. Gave Tyler the nod. He actually does as well. Mike plays games, also hates Olsen as a Bucks fan. With you on that one. A lot of people say that Tony Romo's been mailing it in. I usually can't even stand to listen to Romo that much. But I know Romo's he kind of took everybody by storm the first couple of years of his broadcasting career. When you open MUT, you see the new bundles. EA makes you want to spend the money so bad it's tempting. That's 100% what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you to go ahead and step up and throw them a few bucks and maybe get some good cards out of the packs. They're always trying to give us the temptations. Oh, that one will get taken away by Taylor. This guy's first drive, he went, scored, got the 2-point conversion. I thought, man, this guy's really cooking on offense. But he's been super throw heavy, and I felt like he was pretty good with the skill stick and just never really took the check down throws and didn't run the ball a whole lot. And I think that might have been more of a recipe for success for my opponent. But I'm down on the lower divisions too. I'm super behind. Thoughts on Jim Nantz? I think Jim Nantz is iconic. Nantz and Michaels, in all fairness to Billy, because Billy was saying get rid of Michaels, they are towards the end, although I think Nantz probably has a lot more tread on the tire than Michaels. Like, Michaels could walk away after this season. Maybe he goes for 3 or 4 more years, just depending probably on his health and what his family says. It's tough to walk away from all that money. Even if you have money, it's like, man, I'm putting away money for my kids, my grandkids, everybody that's going to, be there after me. At least would be kind of my mindset, but I don't know what Michaels does with his money. He's making $500K a game, right? Yeah, he's good. He's not looking at the scoreboard. It's the fourth quarter. So Matthew's saying he can't stand Patrick Mahomes. I like Patrick Mahomes a lot. I don't like all the folks around Mahomes, but I like Pat. I like watching him play. That dude's super clutch. Yeah, beats working for a living. Yeah, you're just going to go watch football and talk about it. But yeah, I mean, I think both those guys are probably on the deal of they can just live off their reputation now and continue working as long as they're in good health. But yeah, Nantz, I mean, his calls on the Masters, I'm a big golf person, have been iconic over the years. The whole thing about, talking about a tradition unlike any other, and he just has the right temperament and has enough knowledge of golf that he's really, really good at that. And then he can jump on and be the lead guy for CBS's NFL side too. So I think he has quite a bit of versatility. And of course, Michaels used to do the Monday Night Baseball way back when ABC had a Monday Night Baseball thing, and he took over Al Michaels took over and anchored the news back in 1989 when the Bay Bridge earthquake happened between the A's and the Giants during the World Series. Michaels took the lead there, and it's just, yeah, he's pretty much one of those guys I would say is like the soundtrack of my life, similar to like John Madden or somebody that, when they pass, it's gonna suck. I'm just gonna be like, man, I enjoyed listening to that guy, even though he might have drifted off down the home stretch. So, Billy, thanks for the follow. Despite Billy's had enough of Michaels at this point. So let's see here. Bland has more touchdowns than the Chiefs combined. Bland is going off this year. Bland's up on the wall, courtesy of Matt 88 Ice earlier. Hey, thank you for the follows. I wasn't sure how to pronounce the name. Z Wilk blew up. Hey, what's going on, Z Wilk? Thank you for the follows thank you for the likes and the follow. You can only follow once. I didn't mean to make it sound like it was a plural. I was misspeaking, like an old timer that I am. But yeah, I think Michaels has had a great career. I think Nantz has had a great career. I'm trying to think of who else is kind of going towards the end. I think Buck's a guy that for me was overkill. I know Buck probably benefited from some nepotism because his dad was a longtime Cardinals announcer. You could say the same for like a Skip Carey. But Buck just has a certain pompousness to him that I don't care for. And yeah, sure, we're up big. I'll throw it up to Moss for you one-on-one. Well, I didn't get to the one. Dang it, Billy. You're coordinating for the Cowboys. You told me to throw it up to Moss one-on-one. I took the safety there. Hey, what's going on, Chris? Welcome back in. Billy came down from the press booth, walked down to the sideline, took the headset from the offensive coordinator and said, all right, I got to play here. And we all just like, yeah, Billy's a legend, man. We'll run what he says. And then we took the safety. All right, Billy. You don't have to go home, but you have to get off the sideline. All right, opponent's going for the deep ball. He's just trying to utilize the length of Carmichael over and over again. Let's see here. Remember the 89 earthquake like it was yesterday. USGS visited your class the day earlier that day too. I remember that super well. I was 9 years old. I've told the story a lot of times. So I'm sorry if anybody's heard the story before. I'll try to give the abridged version of the 89 earthquake life experience for me. But I grew up rooting for the A's. I liked the Giants a lot back then as well. They both would be on over the air out of Fresno, California, and I'm out in the Central Valley of California, so I could watch the A's and the Giants. But I was more of an A's guy. Of course, they had been to the World Series the year before, so I'm playing Little League. I'm collecting baseball cards. 9 years old, probably typical 9-year-old boy stuff, right? Just loving baseball that year. Bash Brothers, Ricky Henderson, Dave Henderson's, Dave Stewart, Dennis Eckersley, all those guys on those A's teams. Giants had Will Clark, and it's looking like they're going to match up in the World Series. A's go through the Red Sox. Giants go through the Cubs. Will Clark hit a monster home run in Wrigley to lead up to that series. A's take the first two games, and then Game 3 is about to get played. And my dad was a musician, and he's passed away. He passed away when I was 24, but my dad was a musician. And this was before cell phones were super commonplace. I mean, some people had them, but you had to pay roaming fees and all that. Just trying to set the scene. This is back in 80s technology. So my dad's going to go over to San Jose, or one of the suburbs of San Jose, but he's going over to San Jose for a special music sale that they're having. And it's kind of like a Black Friday sale. They're having all this musical equipment on clearance. He's going over with his drummer to be there. And my responsibility, in my young mind, I think it's Liam. Hey, thanks for the follow, Liam. Sorry for the long story here, but my responsibility is I got to record this Oakland A's game because this is something my dad and I watch together, are the A's, right? And we want to see the A's beat the Giants. Now, if the Giants had been there against the Red Sox or something, I would have been rooting for them, but got to record this game. And then the earthquake hits, right? And I'm thinking, and I'm in tears, asking my mom to call family members in town. I'm not worried about my dad as a 9-year-old and that something tragic could have happened to him. I'm thinking the game is still being played, and I can't record it at home because we don't live in town. We don't have cable. So my mom has to call my cousin and my brother and all these different things, and I'm sure she's terrified and probably worried about my dad. And, we didn't get word that he was okay. He just came home. I think it was after midnight. Ended up going to town. My brother had recently gotten married to, it was his newlywed wife. But that was that night. And on the news came on like a man had passed away from a heart attack. My dad had had a heart attack a few years prior. So my sister-in-law saying like, yeah, don't let, DonyellFreak's mom hear that, because she was trying to call on different family members to see, what she should do and whatnot. But don't let her hear that so she doesn't worry. But yeah, those days, man, they're just super vivid in my mind. Barnaby Wigglestone remembers it as well. And you have to probably be a certain age that was just so vivid. The World Series was postponed for 9 days, and the A's came back and swept the next two deals. And that was probably my favorite moment as a fan, was watching the A's win the World Series with my father. They swept it in 4, and loved the team ever since. And it's never been as good and never been close to as good. We haven't. We went back to the World Series. I say lightly as a fan, but they went back the next year, lost to the Reds. Then the 92 team was really good, and then Blue Jays bounced us out in the ALCS, and now the team just brings us pain, right? They strip down the roster, sell off all the good players, and now we got like real life major league situation where John Fisher's trying to get rid of the Athletics from being in Oakland and uproot them to move them out to Vegas so we can permanently be on revenue sharing. And I've done all I can to fight it on social media. I will continue to do so. But it's weird how you get attached to something when you're a kid, and that was probably, I didn't know at the time, but that was like the pinnacle of A's baseball. I'm not likely to see the A's win 2 World Series back to back now in Oakland. They're probably playing there for 3 or 4 more years with a gutted roster, and then out to South Nevada. But Matt, what's going on? Matt Chapman, A's legend. Yes, Matt Chapman might end up in San Francisco, as a rumor, to rejoin Bob Melvin. They said Melvin and Chapman have a father-son type relationship. And I got to meet Melvin at the games over the years. He's such a super nice guy. Always thanks the fans for coming out and stuff. And he just seems really, really sincere about it. Hate seeing him going into the Giants uniform. But Yeah, sorry for the baseball detour, but yeah, Barnaby remembers it. I remember it very vividly, and that the whole World Series, despite the tragedy, was like the pinnacle of baseball that I've got to see as a fan from my perspective. Yeah, I saw the Yankees be great with Jeter and all those types of things too. But on like the personal level, when you're rooting for it, you want to see your team get there. I didn't think I'd see the Warriors ever be good. The Warriors were terrible for years, but sometimes you stick with your teams and they reward you. A lot of times it's just pain being a sports fan too. But sorry for a long story. Let's open up some packs. We got the win. We're going to the playoffs. And let me get caught up on chat from Twitch. Mike saying Mark Gubazaw has been the Angels analyst for as long as you can remember, been your favorite commentator to listen to on a yearly thing. Yeah, Ray Fosse was kind of like that for a lot of us A's fans. Ray passed away from cancer a couple years ago. And then we had the 20-year plus play-by-play guy in Clint Kuiper, and then Kuiper said something you absolutely shouldn't have said, talking about the African American exhibit, the storylines exhibit, as we were calling it in MLB The Show. And I never even say the proper politically correct term because I wouldn't want to be misheard. But Kuiper had a couple times that something slipped, so it was a little harder for him to get the benefit of the doubt. So the couple of the voices I grew up listening to or had listened to for a long time are gone now from the Athletics too, and now we got Dallas Braden, but Dallas isn't quite the same. So Barnaby's saying he got home from school, front door was open, the game was on. You remember seeing the street moving back and forth, the TV cut off, had to turn on the car radio. Yeah, we had a huge. It was like an arch in our living room, and I guess the house I grew up in. It's a funny story. I don't know. It's like hilarious, funny, but interesting. That it used to be apparently here in town, and then it was moved out to the country, and it must have been a super undertaking to move a home back in the 40s or 50s whenever they moved it out there. But apparently it had been a train station. So there was, I'm guessing that front area was where you went in and bought your tickets. But it didn't have any, like windows or anything like that where you would be buying a ticket. It was just a really long, narrow living room, but it had an arch under it. So my mom grabbed me and pulled me under the arch because she was in there. I don't know what she was doing, but getting ready to watch the World Series game with me, maybe make me something to eat for dinner or whatever. And then we went outside, and she was concerned of the house falling apart on us. But yeah, that was the most I've ever had the ground shaken under me that I can remember, Barnaby. And my memories of that of when I was 9 years old. So maybe I felt a harder earthquake since, but I don't think I've been closer to a strong epicenter like that. So Billy's an Angel fan. So was Mike over in the Twitch chat. Can't watch him play baseball after the All-Star break. I hope Washington goes well for you guys. I do like Wash a whole lot. Of course, he's had a lot of years with the Athletics too. And you guys are kind of in. It's not as bad as John Fisher, but you guys are in a rough deal with Artie being the owner. And it just seems like they have generational talent. You guys got Trout, and you had Ohtani. And we'll see if Shohei comes back. That team should be making the playoffs. That team should be, taking baseball by storm. And they do go splash around, but it's guys that backfire like the Rendones and whatnot. Unfortunately for Angels fans. You know what? I know what movie you're referencing, Brados, but I never watched it. I think it was a Nickelodeon series, right? Originally. Yeah, the Josh Hamiltons of the world. Mike's bringing that one up in chat. Opponents experiencing network issues. That's not a good start, considering this is the start of our playoffs. Hopefully they just disconnect. I think my internet's okay. I'm not dropping frames. That's usually an indicator I'm personally having the internet issues, but yeah, I think it's just on my opponent. But this could be Lagfest game. Could be tough if anybody needs a field goal down the stretch. Yeah, CJ Wilson was another one. So it was a series and a movie. Now, was there multiple movies on that? Because I feel like I've been seeing the guy that was on Saturday Night Live kind of reprising the role a little bit. I've been seeing it like on social media. I don't know if they're doing a reboot of the series or what's going on. Sorry for rambling. Sometimes I just go talking too much on a subject. But I was saying Good Burger 2 was just released on Paramount Plus, and Mark Cuban is in it. This is wild that it lets us match up. I wish Madden had a pre-game like ping detector and you knew what was going on, because this is not a matchup we want to play. I don't know if this guy just happens to have bad internet. If so, then they probably don't care. They're used to playing on bad internet, but it could be somebody out in Ohio or something. It's like, just let us play someone else. Let me wait in the queue, twice as long and get a good connection. Having to see that screen every single snap is wild. Not trying to give you guys a built-in excuse if I don't win. It's just, it should perform and be a little bit smoother. We're almost into 2024 here. Can't complain all too much. Your other sports teams have won titles in your life. Most beloved sport, just nothing for Mike. Yeah, I've been pretty lucky. I got one with the A's, one with the Seahawks, and 4 with the Warriors during my lifetime. Sharks haven't got one, but I don't really follow NHL to be too upset over that. Seahawks offense, yeah, they're not converting on third downs. It's a big issue, and I think the hot seat is starting to warm up under Shane Waldron. I doubt anything happens to Pete. I love Pete a whole lot, but I mean, there's a time for everybody to move on too. But I don't think anything will happen to Carroll while Jody Allen owns the team, and I don't believe she's eligible to sell until the 2025 season, if I recall correctly. I thought I was going to intercept that one. Yeah, Gino's struggling, and I think some of it's the scheme. I think some of it's the offensive line hasn't been healthy, but Gino's got one habit I dislike, Billy. Like last night, if you watched the game, they kind of got back into it at times there in that third quarter, and Gino will get into a long third down situation. It's like he's afraid to let it rip. It's like he locks in on the first read, and you'll see him. It's almost like he's starting to sack himself. He just kind of, I'm not trying to be weird on the motion, but he just kind of has like a little like bracing for the hit type of move. And it's like, man, Gino, you're down 2 touchdowns. You gotta just trust it. Just let it go. If it gets deflected, if it gets batted down, so be it. But at some point, you gotta go for it. So that's one thing that's a little bit irritating with him. But I really like him, and I think he's a good stopgap quarterback. And I think people expect everybody to be to like Tom Brady's standard or something. Like, yeah, Gino's solid. You can win with Gino for sure. Not that you wouldn't be better off getting a CJ Stroud or something, but Stroud didn't fall to them in this draft. Speaking of fall, I didn't hang on to that possible interception. So you met K9 3 times and Lockett and J-Rod. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'd love to meet those guys. Hawk is saying he misses the old Maddens. What was your favorite Madden, Hawk? What year? Oh, wow. They just keep clanking off my defenders in a playoff game. Hey, Nilla, I appreciate you. I think you mean well, but I'm going to just tell you we're not doing politics or religion. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes off. If you want to spread some joy and positivity to me, please hit that follow button, hit the like and share. I do like to hear if you're doing something nice in your community, if you're feeding homeless people, whatever that looks like for you. I'd love to hear about it, but who you pray to may not be who everybody else prays to, and it just devolves chat when we get into those discussions. So I'm not trying to be rude, but yeah, we're just going to clear that from chat, and hopefully you come back in 5 minutes. Early 2000s. Yeah, early 2000s had some cool features for sure. Madden 20, Eric. Oh, I hated Dickerson being in Madden 20. He'd come in with that X Factor activated, Billy, and you'd have to tackle him in the backfield twice to get him deactivated. That year drove me away from the game, but I guess some people enjoyed it. And I'm usually a guy that likes to run the football a lot too, but I didn't enjoy the way the game played that year. Let me get caught up on the Twitch side. Kings got 2 cups. Bucks got a ring in 2021. Lakers got a couple titles that Mike can remember, and the Angels just have the awful record. They've had quite the fall off. Madden 25, which was really Madden 14, is Mike's favorite Madden game. I think my favorite was like 96, back when you could hit guys late and the ambulance would pop on. And not nearly as robust as it is now, but man, it felt like such a glitch that you could just like knock Troy Aikman out of the game, and then you would destroy the Cowboys. Of course, we didn't have online gaming and stuff the way that we do now, but that year just was a lot of fun for me. I don't know if there was multiple years of that, but I do remember that being a feature in the game. It's just like, I don't know. It was a lot of fun to teenage DonyellFreak in those days. Think you should have the settings where you can just have a bunch of goof-free injury animations that you can turn on if you want. Yeah, I think that would be okay too. I think one thing the NFL and probably these other leagues want to avoid is that they don't want to depict their leagues as being too violent. Even like MLB The Show, you'll have a line drive come right back to the pitcher's head. Usually they stay in the game, or it might say, "Oh, they had to leave the game," but it's never like, yeah, this guy's having his cranium reconstructed or something. Um, Yeah, because I don't think they want us to get into too much broken tackles and jukes. You need an option to start fights in Madden. You don't care if you get the 15-yard penalty or get ejected. That would be a good thing, honestly. Not because we need more fighting in real life, but the guys get heated, they get out of control. Guy gets a little chippy and tackles after the whistle or whatever. I think that would be good, honestly, Billy. In like NHL, we can trigger fights. So Big John saying Madden 2000 was your favorite one. Cheat codes were ridiculous. And we got good blocking there for Hester. So we'll take our initial drive on this playoff game into the end zone. We're playing some seasons at the moment. He had hit. I him a perfect to the pitcher. Oh, it's probably hit. Maybe autocorrect off it. Head dropped to the floor like he just died. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got stuck on the word. I didn't mean to point out any typos because I do them all the time when I'm watching a live or if I'm in somebody's chat. So, yeah, I just was reading it incorrectly. But yep, sometimes that happens. Those comebackers. It's like, oh man, that's gotta hurt. Everybody scrolling through, please hit the follow button. The follow will help, as well as shares and likes on TikTok to help the stream. It'll give us more discoverability and probably push us onto more for your pages. And we'd love to have you guys hang out. Spaz out and NC11. Thank you guys for following. I'm flashing the lights for you guys. We're making it look like a disco for the new followers. NHL just has people get wrecked when you hit somebody. It's the best part of the game. And we are TriCasting. We're on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. So if you hear me talking to Mike Plays Games or anybody else coming through on the Twitch side, and you don't see him in the chat, that's why. I'm thinking about trying to get one of those deals that merges all the chat and displays it on screen. I just don't want to take away too much of the screen experience for anybody watching too. Easy recovery. Nobody scored on Big John. Yes, we're playing 24. How's it going, Spaz Out? Great to have you here. Oh, I got a defensive pass interference. I was trying to run the route before the the receiver did, and I just wasn't fast enough. I was getting in the way. I was setting a box out like I was trying to get a rebound there. And I thought that might be the play, like a verticals play, but just didn't have the right coverage. Yeah, I've been good. How's Thanksgiving and Black Friday and all that been for all of you guys? I know not everybody celebrates, so I don't mean to assume that you were celebrating or doing any shopping, but I've been trying to pick up some deals throughout Friday and be looking all the way through Cyber Monday, try to get all the shopping done for the little guys and the big guys on my list. So see, what's the oldest Madden that you played, and have I played all of them? So I didn't play whatever the initial one was, Hawk. And I don't think it had a year number to it, but like the original Madden release, that one I didn't play. The first one I remember owning was like Madden 92 on Super Nintendo. Hey, what's going on, Amy? Thank you. I hope that you love us enough to hit that follow button. Amy, you're the second one. I just told somebody else the same thing, though. We don't want to get into any political discussion, so I'm going to give you 5 to clear chat is my main reason, not because you're entitled to think and worship however you like, but we just want everybody to be comfortable, regardless of who they pray to or if they don't pray or whatever the situation might be. So we will avoid politics and religion here. Sorry, my eyes are up on the game. I know there's a message or two there in chat, but I'm not trying to be mean to Amy. Just yeah, we don't want to derail into a theology discussion. It was a good game and a great time. You're going to build the PC, is Billy. I built mine, the one that I use for streaming, but it's a little bit dated now. I wish I had a better graphics card. First Madden you own was the one with Joe Montana on the cover back. 94 is John's recollection. Mike Plays Games is talking about the new NCAA game coming out. We got Hester breaking free for a big run. Let's see. So he really hopes that it comes back next year. That is when it's scheduled. I think it's supposed to come out in July of this coming year. And Mike's saying, I'll be playing that game 4 months straight, just Dynasty mode. I think it's going to be wonderful having collegiate sports back for gamers. And we've never really had it in this era. People, they play NCAA 14 revamped and all those things, and I guess they just cut off the servers for those gamers, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that has the potential to just be huge for content creators and everybody that enjoys those games. What's the rarest Madden anyone can own? Shoot, I wonder if they made it for one of those like small consoles that just didn't do well. But I don't know off the top of my head. Do you happen to know what it is, Hawk? Like, did they make it like 1 year for GameCube or something? But probably something even more obscure is what I'm thinking. But I certainly don't know off the top of my head. Players get a first down catch, do a celebration, and then get injured and still do the celebration. They got a little more Billy Grammatica in them. Those players for you. Oh, I was trying to take that one into the end zone. Zach, we do need a coach. Do you want to coach us up, Zach? We have a coach command on the Twitch chat. I don't know how to add a command over on TikTok chat, or I would. Sega Genesis Madden is one of the rarest, you think? College baseball, college basketball back on the market would be incredible. I think once they get college football going, then right, I definitely believe that's going to be the forerunner to college hoops and baseball and anything else they want to make too. So, run up the goat. I'm Matt Canada. We bounced it outside there for Marshawn. It was a overload blitz. This is a playoff game. Playoffs. We'll see how we do on our playoff run. I've been getting to the playoffs and getting bounced, so at least for now we're looking okay. Tell you PS5. Your PS5 does that on Madden 24. Yep, we're PS5. Good call there, Spaz out. Hockey would never get a college game. Not a big enough thing. As much as Mike would play some collegiate hockey. Yeah, I was thinking like what other sports might get a title besides, obviously we're looking at NCAA basketball and football. I think baseball's a safe bet. I mean, they already got the engine for an NHL if we're talking EA. I was thinking like stuff like lacrosse and volleyball if anybody would do it. But I mean, they don't do it on a professional level, so why would they? Oh no. If there's anybody in the attic, that's scary, Zach. Chargers defensive coordinator and the Steelers offensive coordinator. Too many international players for college to be the biggest thing. That's true. I smashed into that receiver, but did not impede the route enough. And this guy's storming down the field here. Not good. He's got time for at least one more play. If we give up a field goal, well. And he'll slide down Vic, and he preserved 1 second. Boy, my opponent did that well. Did they try to throw it into the end zone or kick the field goal? I'm not trusting that this isn't a fake, so we'll just call a base defense. But yeah, giving up 3 when he didn't have much time, not great. Oh, did he make it? No, he got it in. Dang it. For a second, I thought it was left of the... I can't think of the word now. Left of the upright. I wanted to say the pylon. I don't know why. When you use your linebacker and barely touch the receiver, it's a legal touch. Yeah, it's interesting how it works this year. There is a lot of interference, but if you do it yourself, a lot more likely that you're going to draw the flag. It seems like. Matt 88 Ice is lurking. Welcome in, Matt. You've been here, but yeah, great to see you. Watching the Final Four in hockey is always a treat whenever you get to tune into it for Mike. That Hester play's been pretty good. I got 4 rushes with Hester for 65 yards. And, we got the lead and the football here. So it'd be nice to take down clock and go and punch this in. Don't want to play it too close to the best, but I'll put on 2 clock and hit some stretches and things. Oh, yeah, the drop catches are weird. Last year it was like the aggressive catch was super overpowered. And now this season, whoa, what was my right tackle doing? Not throwing a block at all. This season, those don't seem to trigger nearly as much. I had to get out of that habit of just trying to high point everything, because last year it's like, why wouldn't you try to do it? They'd almost always bring it in. Oh, nice user. I saw him drifting, but I thought I had the space for it. So from the penthouse to the outhouse here, we were up 14-3. Now this guy's knocking on the door on 1st and goal. I guess throw out goal line and just hope we get a turnover. But yeah, I thought I could fit it in there to Metcalf. And he's gonna get a great animation, took off like a jet over our defense. Does he go for 2? It's 14-2. Yep, he's sending out his best play here for 2 yards. That time we'll deny him, so at least we hang on to the lead. But yeah, that escalated quickly. All right, try again. Your favorite team in the NFL is the Dolphins. My brother likes the Dolphins, so I always have a soft spot for Miami. I like to see them do well. If Seattle can't win it all, I would like to see the Dolphins get one. And Hester's going to fumble. I don't know if we got it back or not, but no, we didn't. I couldn't tell who had it. It didn't do the camera pan thing, so I thought maybe we still had possession. So yeah, everything's just everything that can go wrong is going wrong here in the second half. And he's going to get a nice blocking animation, and now it's a goal to go situation. Yikes. Hey, what's up, Marcus? Welcome back to the chat. Speaking of Hester, do you think he's a Hall of Famer? I don't know if they want to set the precedent for guys to make it in as specialists like that. But if you think about him as a special teamer, he's probably up there with anybody as far as returns. Yeah, nice win for Golden State for sure. Hate the mystery packs. TVPs were so good. Yeah, he's got a little something cooking with the run game, so I'm now suddenly down 6. I got to regroup. I don't know. I've never experienced the glitch screen, to be honest with you. I've avoided playing house rules because I knew it was messed up, and I haven't had anybody tell me that it's fixed. But I play other games too, although Madden's usually a staple this time of the year. Desync has occurred. The score, stats, and quit from this game will not be recorded. You know, the game started out horribly as far as connectivity. It doesn't surprise me that happened, but what a waste of time, right? We played it to the third quarter. That guy had some big momentum on his side, probably was tracking towards a win against me, and now it was just practice. All right, back at it. Shot Giddy is playing tomorrow. I don't think there's anything to suspend him for yet. They have to have some concrete evidence. I think you can draw a little bit of an opposition between Giddy and Franco, where Franco, there were multiple accusers, and I think he played a game or two, right, before they pulled him, where Giddy may be going down that path, but I think they have to have more than just somebody tweeting about it and some internet warriors grabbing her information from what school she attends. That's not to say I think Giddy looks good in this deal at all. If he's doing something he shouldn't be doing, and it seems like that might be the case, then I mean I think they gotta, he needs to be in the same situation with Franco, where he's not out there playing in the NBA. Had to update Madden again. Did that take care of the glitch then? I have my console set to automatically update, but I don't know if it still needs an update. Anybody scrolling through on TikTok, or if you guys are lurking, man, I'd love it if you could hit the follow button. We love getting to hang out with new folks, and helps the stream tremendously. So do likes and shares. Of course, gifts and things help too, but that's always an optional thing. But if you guys can do more activities, chatting helps a lot too. Yeah, we want to just get this deal taken off and have a great time together. Not just tonight, but every night. We got a pick 6 to start. It's Ramsey to the house, and we'll see how we go. You got him on fantasy. Yeah, I've seen different deals with regards to the young lady's age, so I don't know. And then, Oklahoma, that's one thing in Oklahoma or Australia, but supposedly this was in California. And I've read California doesn't have a Romeo and Juliet law, so I don't know. That's kind of why I'm like Marcus brought it up on the Twitch app. It's like I think they got to look into it, but I don't know that he's okay. I don't know that he's not okay. And then we got to see what else comes from it. I've heard about his Kent State days too. Okay, so Billy's got some reports. I haven't looked at anything today. I looked at it yesterday. So Thanksgiving night, I read up on it. So I'm probably a bit out of the loop because you know how fast the information breaks on the internet now. What's your best skilled game? 1,000,000% golf. I have a license to teach golf. Grew up playing the game and worked at a golf course, gave lessons, all those types of things. So for me, it's my real life sport is golf. As far as games, probably MLB The Show, and then Madden and 2K would be where I would rank. I have fun playing EAFC, which used to be FIFA, but I'm definitely not skilled at it. If you're OKC, going to put him in a situation where he's going to get harassed on the road, you're shot. I don't know that casual fans know all the stuff about Giddey, but your hardcore fan, yeah, they're going to be razzing him from the seats when he's out on the road. So Mike's saying they're looking into the investigation. Maybe he'll get booed for a while, but it'll be a while till they bring him out. And the NBA has a bad track record. I know it was years ago, but like Karl Malone had stuff like that. We're seeing Giddey, Malone memes popping up now. I hope Silver steps up and does the right thing if there's any truth to what's going on. But yeah, I don't know how to think. I asked Zach Attack about it earlier. He's a big Thunder fan, and I thought he summed it up well. You're innocent till proven guilty, and that's not to say like I'm a Giddey apologist or something either. Now, if 2 or 3 other young ladies come forward with similar stories, then it's like, you know what, we're getting too much information here to think like it's possible to deny it. Watching golf might be worse than watching WNBA, says Billy. Watching golf isn't great, for sure. If you're into the sport, then it can be tolerable. Certain formats are better. I definitely like the majors a whole lot more than I do just your regular tour stops, and I enjoy watching the Ryder Cup a whole lot. But if you're not a golf person, yeah, it's not a made for TV event. In the the Saudi backed league, the Live Golf Tour, they were trying to do a lot of stuff to make it more interesting for viewers to tune in and pay attention to it, which I think was great for innovation. Don't forget the Miles Bridges situation with all the domestic stuff. So is Bridges back in the league? Because I read something, it was on the NBA Reddit that said that he's either back or he's coming back, and I thought that guy was done for his career. Because he's had a lot of bad stuff going on with regards to Bridges. Ramsey's having a game. We'll not get the pick 6 this time, but he's taken away for us twice. Can't get ahead of myself. I was feeling good last playoff game, and then ended up behind before the game disconnected. So Bridges is back. He's already played 4 games. Mike's let me know. That's wild. And he's a good player, but a good player doesn't mean you should be excused for terrible actions. Can anybody... I forgot the young man's name. The guy that played for Houston and had another offseason issue. He had quite a few. Is he out of the NBA right now? Or is Houston just eating his contract and having him sit? I thought they cut him loose. Yeah, why is the NBA honoring Karl Malone? Like we know what type of guy Karl Malone is. Like you can acknowledge his records and you don't have to pull him out of the record book or anything, but yeah, let's not act like Karl Malone's a good guy. Kevin Porter Jr. OKC traded him to get picks. And then the Thunder cut him. So is he playing overseas or is he just kind of pending whatever's going to happen? Have Draymond on fantasy and he's dude. Draymond is exhausting if you're a Golden State fan, and I say that as somebody that I've seen the best of Draymond in 4 titles, and used to play at such a high level. He's starting. Him and Clay are starting to decline a little. I don't know if the title window is still there. It's definitely closing, but man, he is just does so much stupid stuff. And I usually just get ahead of it these days on stream. It's like, yeah, Draymond did something stupid again. Let me tell you guys about it in case you didn't see it. Because people love to come in if you're a fan and say like, oh, hey, what happened with this or that? And there's just no excusing Draymond's behavior. Stomping Sabonis, punch and pull, just numerous hothead things. And I know he doesn't like Gobert, and I know Gobert was being a little physical with Clay, and it's one thing to be a good teammate and come and yank him off, but he looks like he's trying to put him in a WWE sleeper hold and make him fall asleep there, and yeah, it's crazy. What is going on with the connectivity tonight? This game felt okay, and now we're getting more of these issues. Come on, EA servers. There can't be that many people running Blitz right now. Maybe my opponent quit out. GG. Hopefully we got the win there. We were winning. I wasn't going to leave, certainly. So Mike's saying he's all for innocent until proven guilty, but Malone's son wasn't some scrub. He was an NFL player after all. It's not like he wasn't well known to the league. Yeah, Malone had a lot of bad stuff going on. Hitting on Vanessa Bryant was pretty wild too. But that's mild compared to some of the things that Karl Malone did. Hey, what's up, Jason V. Larson? Yeah, Draymond's exhausting, man. I mean, there's part of you that loves. I'd almost compare him to Sherman because I know Jason likes the Seahawks like I do, but Sherman didn't have as many off the field things. So, like Sherman did a little bit, and of course trying to break into his in-laws' house was a terrible situation. But Draymond's like that, but like 5 times or 10 times worse. It's just like, oh god, can you stop for a while and just go and play for a couple seasons? Hernandez, Antonio Brown, Chandler Jones got one thing in common: CTE. What is going on? Are we going to Super Bowl win off of disconnections? I think we got the win. I hope so. Sometimes they give you the loss on those. It booted me out. I bet you it's going to give me the loss. This game is something else sometimes. And I appreciate EA. I'm very fortunate to be in the EA Creator Network, but man, the servers doing that to you in the playoffs just sucks. Oh, Earl Thomas. Yes, Earl's got a lot of stuff going on. Jason, did you read the whole story about in the way the media phrased it was his wife's ex-lover, but I think it's his wife's boyfriend, his ex-wife's boyfriend, supposedly sold off a bunch of Earl's vehicles and embezzled like $1.7 million from Earl Thomas. It was in the Seahawks news there a few days ago. So I got the loss for that game. Just loading in, and the game went wonky. I've had 3 straight games of it being weird. The one common denominator is me, but my internet's not struggling on the upload. But man, that sucks. I'm just cruising through. Felt like I was playing relatively well for me. Had one game that was a struggle game. That one disconnected, and then opponent's gone. I win that one, and this one, as it's loading, it's like, oh yeah, you're disconnected. So sorry guys. Yeah, there goes the playoff run because of the servers. Just eye roll, sad that it happened to him. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of bad stuff around Earl's life. Cut out in the middle of the game. Exactly. Yep. Quack says Duck. Hey, quack quack. Jets versus Bucks game when Antonio Brown left the field. We knew something was up. Yeah, Antonio Brown. I don't know if you ever saw the video where he is throwing. He's throwing the furniture off the balcony. I think it's at a hotel, or I don't even know what it was. It may have been one of those like all inclusive, like a Sandals or something. Whenever I saw that, it's like, oh god, this guy's completely off his rocker. And then Russell Wilson was wanting him to go up to Seattle, and that was sort of when Russ was starting all his dramatics a year or two before he left. It was a hotel pool. That's what I was thinking of. Yep. Have I played with college teams yet? No, I have not. Um, just eye rolled, sad when it happened. Antonio's got some major issues. You think we knew that with AT after the Vontaze Burfiset hit? Yes, self-destructive, and yeah, the Burfiset hit was brutal. And somebody said, like, it was an internet post, but they were breaking down like interviews and things with Brown prior to the hit. He was a fairly normal guy, and then post hit is when like a lot of the bizarre behavior started. I know he harassed a painter that was in his house and different things too with Antonio Brown, and I'm not 100% sure that the timeline was always him being a good guy prior to that, but yeah, it's a tough sport, and I think the league really, if they're serious about player safety, they should do more to help the players not take these severe blows to the head repeatedly. They need to implode MetLife, Billy says. They invested a lot of money in it not that long ago. I don't disagree with you, but that stadium's going to stand for a while. And I know there's some push to get natural surfaces to play on everywhere, but I don't know that that's going to happen anytime soon. You know, they all talk about, oh yeah, player safety is our number one concern, but yeah, when it starts costing these billionaire owners millions of dollars to replace the surface, yeah, they're not as willing to step up to do all that. Another torn Achilles there. Oh well, I don't know if I'll ever win a Super Bowl. I can't get through the playoffs with the game not disconnecting, but whatever. We'll just do our best and have fun talking sports. If you're scrolling through on any of the platforms, please follow. We'd love to hang out with you in chat. We are TriCasting tonight on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Power went out. Man, I kind of like when the power goes out. It's like, let's dig out the flashlights and tell some ghost stories or whatever. Although it can get real stressful real quick if it's out too long. Oh, the super dive. Hey, what's up, Tad? How's everything going out in Lithuania? And we'll take that one the other way. This is what the Seahawks should have done to the 49ers last night. How is John Madden so fast? Madden's still 99 today, right? Look at John Madden get out there and say, nope, Eric Berry, I'm faster than you are. John Madden looked like he was chasing down the turducken right there. Wow, that was wild. But yeah, here goes Earl, right? And Earl's it's not gonna let it play enough. But yeah, he's streaking up the sideline, and then Madden was just like fired out of a cannon on that thing. We need to make it better. Working on the bot. You got it, bud. Oh, that was a pancake getting served. Hendricks got knocked on his rear, and we'll just go through the hole. Up the gut with Lynch. Hey, no, Billy. Let's not talk about that. That never happened. All right, touchdown, Marshawn. I'm still a little freaked out at John Madden chasing us down. His closing speed is wild. Can you sub that card at tight end? Billy, don't make me time you out. Stop. Don't be a nasty boy, Billy. We joke timed out one of the regulars yesterday for bringing that up. It gets really old when you stream, and that comes up all the time, Billy. You're not the first one to bring up that reference. Put Madden at tight end, put him on the streak, and he cooks. Yeah, I was thinking Madden might be kind of a glitch, right, with that speed. The other one I hear is, oh, Warriors lost a 3-1 lead. Well, yeah, they beat the Cavs three times too. So it all worked out. Seattle, though, they haven't got to work it out since that Super Bowl appearance. But hopefully one day. Hopefully I'll live to see it. Hey, what's up, Pepper Man? How are you doing? This isn't even a joke. Made $60 million off the goodwill of one. Yeah, he didn't really do a whole lot after. I thought he had like a decent season with the Titans, right? Isn't that where he went? And then, yeah, it seemed like he was out of the league pretty quickly. But, good for him. Another guy that was similar was Malcolm Smith the year prior for Seattle. Not that he was a bad linebacker, but he got a bag for, he wasn't Bobby Wagner, for sure. All right, Billy, we got to establish this relationship a little bit better. Billy, you're in the corner for 5 minutes. You didn't think I would regulate, but we had to. Realizing a lot of teams have found their franchise quarterback this year. Which teams have found their franchise quarterback? I would say Stroud on Houston, but I thought he looked great in college personally. He was out after 30. Billy's having to think about the repercussions of his actions. If he doesn't want to, that's okay. He can always take his viewership elsewhere. I like him, but don't be a troll. Commanders got Howell. He wasn't drafted this year, but broke out this year. I wonder how Commander fans feel about that. Levis does look pretty good so far. But, I mean, Levis's sample size is small, right? Bagnett and DeVito have looked good for the Bears and the Giants, respectively. Even though they'll both be replaced, but you're liking what you're seeing. A lot of time to throw. He's got Rice losing some yardage there. How about the Dubs? Well, they got to win, so it's always better than the alternative. Watching win Biamba's fun. Oh, no. I thought I was going to get over with Sherm. I realized that route was wide open and stopped, and I just couldn't react quickly enough. I think the Panthers still got a good guy in Young. They just don't have the good squad around him. Yeah, I think it's tough to judge Bryce Young. Personally, I was way more in favor of Stroud and Richardson. I think with Richardson, we don't know if he just has the raw tools or if he'll get to progress and be a great quarterback for the Colts. It's a shame that he got lost for the season with the injuries. But yeah, I know a lot of people are down on Young, but yeah, what was he going to do with that team right there? That ball doesn't obey the laws of physics. Sometimes it be that way. It just does what it wants. Be sure to play Underdog Fantasy with me. You can click on my link there in chat or use creator code DYF for a 100% matching deposit bonus. Foss. Mike is right. Tad just doesn't get to follow the NFL league that closely yet. If they give Bagnett a full year to start and draft MHJ or Olu Flash, you think he'll do great. You don't break the NCAA record for your touchdown passes without being a good quarterback. I disagree with that one, Blue. College is just so different than the NFL. Guys are very often very much system quarterbacks. I can think of a guy like Gino Toretta being the Heisman winner, and he wasn't good in the NFL. Nor was he drafted early in the NFL. And I don't know what his stats were. Like, I'm not saying he had the most touchdowns or something for that season, but I think you can be in an offense that's schemed up well and have enough of talent around you to put up some gaudy numbers, and you're not necessarily going to be good beyond that. Not saying that he's not going to be a good quarterback, but just in general, you have a feeling about him. Richardson, when he was playing, was looking like $1 million. Colts fan, to be fair. Yeah, I was hoping to get to watch him more this season. I only saw some highlights. I didn't really get to sit down and watch a Colts game. I got a couple other Colts fans that come in. Yourself, Wags, Hoodie James, and Dilly Toon all like the Colts. Just off the top of my head, there's probably more that I don't recall. Most touchdowns all time. College football is impressive, but that was in the FCS. Anybody scrolling through, please hit that follow button, chat with us. We'd love to talk to you. Question of the day is, does pineapple belong on pizza? We had that one on the display there on TikTok, but I took it off so you guys can see the scoreboard a little bit more clearly. Minshew has been fine, serviceable at best. You wish you'd start, is Ellinger? Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Instead, see if there's anything there while he's still inexperienced. I'm hearing a little something. I think it's my daughter. So I'm gonna take an offside and see if I can settle her real fast with a milk. My wife still gives her either a milk or a water, or like a watered down milk sometimes. So this guy's probably going to get to run a couple plays, but this was the issue with me trying to sneak on before my wife's home. She's working at 12, so it's daddy daycare. I'll be right back. Hopefully we'll be okay, but maybe RIP to the stream here in a minute. CPU with the TD saver. I'm sitting here going, what happened? Franco Harris, did he hang on? He did. So I'm talking quieter, so hopefully she just drifts back off. I put on some lullabies for. Hey, what's up, Davey? We got one of those little stuffies that that plays music, and you can program it to talk to the kid, know their name, and all that stuff. It's called Scout and Violet. It was good, Davey. How was your Thanksgiving? So tonight's a night that my wife has to work at 12. Unfortunately, there was no other nurses that could work the night shift, so she's got to work half in the morning. Nurse has to work half. So 2-year-old just woke up. I try to settle her. Hopefully I'm good to go, but I may not be. Hey, Davey, thank you for the rose. Definitely appreciate that. We got Gino on the X Factor right here. What a hit. Double message. Double the fun. So I'm listening, hoping they settle down. Problem is she wakes up her sister sometimes too. Oh, come on, Gino. You got the X Factor going and you're going to misfire like that? We'll blame it on Lynch. He was in the yellow. So, yeah, Davey, what's the plan for the weekend? Are you getting all your Christmas shopping done, or are you looking for anything for yourself maybe on Black Friday? And we got Metcalf into the end zone here. Yeah, I think they should look for a QB if there's somebody there, for sure. I think Gino's still a good bridge. I don't think you have to panic and get rid of him. They signed him to the 3-year deal, but yeah, I think they gotta look for the future too. Hanging out with the little cousins, Davey. Nice. I'm hearing her in there, so I hope she settles, but she may not. Hopefully I can make it through the game. Was intending to stream to like 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, but at least we got in a couple hours, if nothing else. My son's gotten to where he's calling everybody in the family cousins, like his aunts and uncles and stuff, and I'm trying to get him the concept that not every family member is a cousin. Yeah, I tried to go up and compete for that with Taylor, but just kind of slammed into one another. Gonna run a Seattle mock draft and see what you come up with. I know a lot of Seattle fans want it's Penix, right? It's probably because of his proximity, of course, to Washington. But I've heard he's had like 5 surgeries already and is going to be an older rookie. So I don't know if we need to get somebody just because their hometown boy does good. Yeah, I always kind of cringe when I see that on the Seattle forums. I think being a California Seattle fan is like, I don't really need the guy that was a Husky or the other teams escaping me, Washington State and Washington. A Cougar. I can think of the team name for a minute. Yeah, Donyell, cuz that might be a new emote for us. And we got that snatched away with Barry. He took too long to recognize it. He probably had a moment where he could have got it past me. Barry with some decent usering. We'll get out to the 42. Not the oldest guy in the class, like some people will make you believe. Right now it's quiet, so maybe she'll go back to sleep. She does sleep through most of the night, but occasionally wakes up, and she's used to sleeping right next to my wife. I was going to try to whip that into the tight end route, but he was all over it. And maybe I spoke too soon. Now I'm hearing her again. Sorry for all the kid updates, but that's going to determine the trajectory of the stream. Do I think the Seahawks go quarterback this year? Be second? Well, we don't have our second. We traded it for Williams. So I've seen a lot of hindsight from the community where they're like, we shouldn't have traded for Williams. I do kind of feel like Chase Young was a better value with a third, but edge rusher isn't as big a need for Seattle, or wasn't at the deadline. I could have tried to step out or try to break it, and I tried to break it. I didn't know if I was going to step out, if I was going to save a second for the field goal try. Let me try to settle her again right now here at halftime. I'll be right back. Apparently my daughter does not like the lullabies. Found that out. Hey, what's up, Bob? Thanks for the like. Hope you'll give us a follow as well. They're on the TikTok live. Sorry for stepping away. So, next 2 quarters will be important. Marshawn with a beast quake. This one up the left-hand side. Give him the Skittles. Hey, 27 answers correct. Love to see it. Tracking the words doesn't duplicate the points. Chromatica kicking off. But yeah, Bob, thanks for the likes, buddy. Hope you're having a great night. We'd love to chat with you. And love it if you follow. Tell us about your favorite NFL team or what you're up to this weekend. Had the receiver in the middle. Did my opponent. Bob likes Madden. Me too. So you made multiple answers for each question, but for some reason, if you hit the second answer, it awards double points. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's still fussing. So I might be able to get through the game, but I'll probably have to wrap up stream after this one. If she comes in here, then that's a problem because I don't think she's supposed to be on stream. And that's where she's coming. Let me mute for a second. Not a great time for the Vuvuzela, Dad. Trying to get people to settle and they're walking in here. I'm going to have to take an offside and BFK for a second. All right, come on, out. Let's go to down. Be right back. This is quite the experience. It's like the old baby break streams. So she has a bluey stuffy I just gave her. Let's see if that settles her down. All right. Touchdown for my opponent. We're scrambling. Bob saying, let's go. You're getting us to 3K likes. Bob, that's huge. I hope you'll follow us as well, Bob. Thank you for the likes, buddy. And he can't get it on the dive, so we're up 8. Bob, thanks for the follow. I got a little surprise for you. Some flashing lights. Hey, that's huge, bud. Where would you put the mock draft? Oh, Mike's in the Discord. You could drop it in Lounge. Yeah, I think. Lounge or Madden, whatever you prefer. Lounge probably get looked at more. Oh, what's up, Uncle Dave? How's Uncle X doing? Everybody check out Down by the Docks. DOCS, as in documentaries. You'll find a familiar voice in there. And soon a familiar face, because they're going to be going to video soon. X going to give it to you. Yeah, we need a touchdown for sure. Yeah, it's great to see Dave. Great to see Tad back. It's throwback weekend here. Oh, that did not get blocked well, unfortunately. Tad got the spirit of giving going. So did Uncle X yesterday as well. But yeah, now one Isn't that karma for you, right? One finds Uncle Dave. He doesn't have to watch any ads. All right, we'll drive it out to Franco Harris. He can't hold on. I'm torn if I should go for this or punt. I feel like YOLOing it, so we're going for it. I'm so close to getting that animation there, I thought. Played poker tonight at the director of waiting and Tag's house. Flex, dude, that sounds amazing. What type of poker were you guys playing? No limit hold'em, or was it like a buy-in? Why am I up? I'm usually kind of a nighttime guy and streamer. Bob, how about yourself? Why are you up tonight? We're glad that you're here. Cash game. Ruben is in the house. What's up, Ruben? So we got Spain, Lithuania, Northern and Southern California representing. If anybody wants to check in, let me know where you're from. That'd be awesome. And if you don't want to, that's okay too. Seems like the little one might have settled down. We might get to finish the stream. I think we're at least going to finish the game, if nothing else. Although it's been a distracted game. What did I say? I don't remember. I said, how are you? Mankind saying parts on no. I'm watching the game and chat. Mankind comes in and says parts on no. There we go. Want to be sure I looked at that right. All right, 4th and 2. Key play coming up. Does the opponent go for it or kick a field goal here? Yeah, why are you up tonight, Bob? I'm glad that you're here. I don't mean it like that. Just like, yeah. Why is Bob up tonight? Ready to see Barca at 2 p.m. Yeah, Ruben's out in Spain, so he's definitely going to be watching. It's going to depend on the spot. I think we stopped him. We did. So that's big. Huge, I tell you. Who says, hey, I do when I'm trying to be quiet, not wake up the little one. She was just trying to come in here, and then Tad was blowing the vuvuzela. Really getting her awake. Not as bad as I said Ajax though. You should hear me 5 years ago pronouncing Ajax Amsterdam. Barca. Oh, like Barcelona. Alright. Yeah, it's Barca. Who let the dogs out? Donnie did, because he's barking at you. Did my opponent quit? That feels like a wrap. Yep, GG. All right. I think the little one went back to sleep. Let me go check.
Shoots the moon to the fans here in Green Bay.
That is a disgusting act by Randy Moss.
I don't know why my game sound isn't on, by the way. At least I don't hear it. Anyhow, yeah, bad timing, Tad. I had my speakers up. Tad almost never takes L's anymore, but rare Tad L. Hey, Barry Sanders. Let's go. I'm going to get Barry and Marshawn together. Little Thunder and Lightning. Use the translator? No, I will not. We're going to make this this is going to go viral. Everybody's going to do it. Taking the L on that one. Because you were here and you knew I was trying to settle her. Otherwise, I couldn't give you a hard time. Like, if you just came in and played a sound redeem. All right, I turned on my speakers. That was my fault, though, too. For the depth chart. This position only. I mean, I'm trying to just take. All right, we got to take out Henry. I only have Henry powered up to 86, anyways. All right, there we go. Fall into the gap for Barry Sanders. Okay, so Barry should be good in that 2 backfield formation. But yeah, let me just go creep in. If the littlest one's asleep, we got time for like 2 more games. If she's tossing and turning and watching me, then I'm probably out of luck. But I'll be right back. Mrs. Donnie's working a 12, so it's daddy daycare while we play. If we have to quit out of a game, it's not the end of the world, so let's go for it. Just bored is Bob. Hey, Bob, I'm glad that you're breaking the boredom hanging out with us. Bob's in the TikTok chat. We got Uncle Dave and Tad and Ruben all active on the Twitch side. Everybody lurking. Appreciate you guys for having a tab open. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for being there. Let me put Uncle Dave on the wall. There he goes. Courtesy of Tim. Got us to 4,000 likes. Bud, thanks for the likes. The likes, shares, follows, and of course gifts, I think all help a lot with the discoverability on the TikTok live. So love the activity, Bob. Thank you so much. The old no flinch. When did that happen? That draft you just did is super ideal world. Good draft day, trades for the Sox. Never happened. If you're a fan, you like it personally. Hey, Cash Dizzy. What's going on, Cash? Thanks for the follow. Bob's taking us to 5K likes on the TikTok stream. Appreciate you, buddy. He's liking it up. Those are kind of fresh, the orange tops for the Broncos. In my opinion. Hey, Uncle Dave, was the poker? It wasn't in City of Industry, was it? It wasn't at whatever that casino is. Or do you know what casino I'm talking about? I remember stopping there with my friend one time. Okay, at his house. I thought that's what you said, but then I started thinking about like poker in LA. Shoot, I think maybe I've been on Kansas City the whole year, but I think Ravens or Dolphins might take it in the AFC. I really want the Eagles or Lions to make it if Seattle can't. I mean, Seattle's probably not making it based off what we saw last night, but I think San Francisco's got a good shot. So I know I'm giving you a lot of answers, but logically, I would think like San Francisco KC has a shot at a possible rematch, or the Eagles. And I've been saying Eagles Chiefs the whole way, but I don't know if San Francisco's better or not. They're so complete on offense. They're kind of a scary team. Yeah, Dolphins had some key injuries for sure. Browns Steelers. Hey, Tad's from Lithuania, bud. You can't spell Lithuania without lit, because it's always lit into Lithuania. He doesn't know they're in the same division and they can't play each other. That's why he's here hanging out with us. Yeah, I think the coordinator might need to go, DP, honestly. I don't know if you're trying to give me a hard time or not, but I think in all seriousness, Waldron's got to get it together here sooner than later. We looked a lot better, like against Detroit than we have for quite some time. There's an upset in the AFC. I think the Eagles go. KC most likely. Something tells you KC loses in the championship to a team like the Dolphins. I keep thinking every year like it's going to be the Bills' year, and then they're just always wildly inconsistent too for some reason. Browns versus whoever. It didn't work. Hey, what's up, Money Gold? Welcome back in. You're a Seahawks fan. We won't do anything with him at OC. Our pass blocking's horrible. Yeah, I agree, bud. Especially with Lucas having missed so much time this year. It's been rough. We're at 5K. That is awesome, Bob. Thank you, sir. That's the thing, too. I feel like the AFC can make a run, but we'll lose to the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles team's tough. I mean, they look so good against Kansas City on the Monday night game. And to be fair, I mean, Mahomes had a throw that could have put them ahead late, but they couldn't get it done. Eagles seem like they're kind of on a mission right now. Youngest one, I can hear her kind of fussing, so she may not have settled well. Hate to keep teasing you guys, but I was just trying to get in like one more hour here, but always tough when you're the only adult at home. Defense was solid, tough rough calls. Yeah, here she comes again. So I'll kick a field goal, and I'll try to settle her one more time, but if she keeps getting up, then I'll probably wrap it up after this game. Sorry, guys. I would like to keep going, but it is what it is. She's used to somebody being right there next to her. So, Yeah, Bob's acting. No, Bob's been a legend since finding this stream. Appreciate Bob. Can I pause there? I can't. I'll just let it kick off sideways. I'll be right back. I turned on a Nightlight 4. I don't really know what other moves I have in the bag of tricks. DP saying realistically, these 5 or 6 teams have a shot at the Super Bowl. This guy's gonna throw that out-breaking route. That's so annoying. Always wanted a speed run world record. Uncle Dave gonna get us demonetized. I wonder how that works. Like if Twitch. I've seen it happen a lot where it's like this person's going to take over another person's stream. And I wonder if Twitch like frowns on that or if they don't care. Because like it's not really the DonyellFreak stream if somebody else is the host for the day. I put him in man coverage and he just didn't stay with it. That's unfortunate for me. Hey Mo, thanks for the likes. We hope you'll follow. Hope DP will follow and everybody will hang out. Is it against? Yeah, I've seen those deals, but yeah, it seems like it should be right because it's like. I came here for X, and now I got Donnie. And what did X hell? Yeah, my defense is completely roasted up here. I was trying to put him in man coverage, and they didn't follow. But hey, he took a delay game. So we got that going for us for now. Hey, what's up? I'm sleeping. Welcome back. My eyes were completely on Metcalf. He threw it into a tight window, but Olsen grabs it. And we'll be down 4 points if he goes for the field goal. Or the point after try is the right term. Oh, they're going for 2. Well. How'd the turntables turn? And Warren's able to sneak through. Oh, well, let's get a carry to Barry Sanders. Yeah, well. Sup, peas. Got some good emotes in there. I need to drop some emotes sometime when I'm sitting around. Update that server. Not that you guys aren't doing a great job on your own, but see if I can make a few Donnie fight emotes for you guys. How old was Kevin Willis when he ended his NBA career? I think he was 44. I'm just picking a number out of nowhere. Mr. Taylor Swift took a blow, but he held on. A lot of sites are clickbaiting off of that. I saw some headline that said, Travis Kelce reveals he won't be spending Thanksgiving with Taylor Swift. It's like, I don't care. More power to him, but why are you guys writing about this? Now I'm talking about it, so I guess people do care. All right, here goes Moss. Oh, Gino put it on him. There's all kinds of space. Yeah, how are you going to miss Thanksgiving dinner with Taylor? He better not mess that deal up, although every other guy that's dated her has. She's now a billionaire, so good luck telling us that you did better, Travis. Kelsey's out of juice. That was bad. All right, let me take time. Every second there's a camera pan to her sweet. Personally, don't care. You're here for football. Yeah, they must be driving clicks off of it, right? Or else why bother doing it? But yeah, pretty crazy how the NFL went full sell on that for a little bit, and they may go back to it here eventually too. So we got Moss up the sideline, and I don't know what happened to his foot. Hopefully it's still connected to Randy. You're getting us to 7K, Bob, you legend. Dude, thanks for all the likes. Don't wear yourself out on the likes, but I do appreciate the likes. Oh, come on. Marshawn. How dare you? Alright, so Lynch fumbles up. Little one seems like she's sleeping, but she fooled me once already, so we'll see. Hopefully I can make it through. I was hoping to go to like 3 a.m. I think Metcalf's gone, unfortunately. No, maybe Barry gets him. Fingers hurt. Hey, if your fingers hurt, you should take a break. Bob's the one-man like train right now on the TikTok stream. The TikTok live. If you guys got TikTok, and if you're following me, please look at my most recent video. It was for a Wise Watch, which has been pretty cool. They sent it to me a couple days ago, and it's my first time getting to do like a sponsored promotion through TikTok. So I think the more interactions would be better. But yeah, please check it out. So I got the Wise 47 watch, and I'm demonstrating it in the video, so you'll want to check that out. Seen us over and over, just haven't had the time to watch. Oh, I'm glad you took some time to hang out with us, Bob. Glad I'm showing up on your feed too. Oh, I was hopeful to get the stop there, but this game feels like it's going to be tough. You're getting down. Been on a pretty good run. Playoffs ended due to the EA servers, not due to my own volition. So, yeah, we'll see how we do. Maybe we can battle back. Get off the scrap heap. Get off the mat. Whatever the right term is. Right, Grammatica to kick away. I still need to get Barry Sanders some touches. Let's see how Barry looks in our lineup. $7K, Bob, the one-man like train. Thanks, Bob. And other folks may be liking too. Definitely appreciate the effort to get the stream popping off, Bob. We love getting in front of new folks, and yeah, all the activity is my understanding is what drives possible discoverability on TikTok. Yeah, we got to get some more folks hitting that like button too. So Kelsey driven out of bounds. We got 36 seconds remaining. I didn't even sense the defender. I was looking down the field at the routes. I know people say play on a smaller monitor sometimes because there's less eye travel, but yeah, my eyes were not on that side of the field where Gino was. Oh well. Maybe 8K. Juking inside. The problem is it's going to run clock. If I go outside, I can get the clock to stop there. That's probably what I should have done in hindsight. Little too far, I think, for the field goal. Maybe we can get one up the side here, get out of bounds, and send out the kicker. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was opening up, so I tried to take the shot. Do I? I've really lost track of what was happening going back and forth. Hopefully I get the ball. That would help. Hey, you were right, Bob. Bob's been paying attention. All right, I think she settled. I think the little one settled. So we'll forge ahead here. Get in this game, and then maybe one more, and then Mrs. Donnie come in at 3. I'll try to get some rest. We have my mom, my grandmother, and my aunt come in to celebrate Thanksgiving. We're all going to be, well, my wife and I will be tired because of the schedule upheaval of sorts if we're having to work the 12-hour shift. But yeah, hopefully little DonyellFreak, the littlest one, stays sleeping. She needs her rest. Bruh, what's up, Bama? Bama was carving it up on some Fortnite last night. Thanks for the likes, Bama. Had an unfortunate fumble in this one. Heck yeah. Dave, I was trying to get you into squad, but I think you either drifted off or maybe you went to make the rounds or something yesterday after we concluded Rumble. Rumble was just a mess with all those kids joining in with us. Some of them were pretty good, but I know some of them were being trolls too. You were done. Got to game with the legendary Uncle Legs. What it do, says Bama. Couldn't hit a damn thing. Man, if I ever streamed it, it would have been one of those like games with Xbox deals. I can't remember, honestly. I don't think I have. All right. Mr. Taylor Swift into the end zone. When you hear Rumble, you think Royal Rumble. We did a Fortnite Rumble. Bob's taking us to 8K. Bob and Bama, the double Bs, taking us on the like train. Yeah, I'm going to try to run the same play, sort of, but I'm putting the zig route on the other side. Oh no! How did that go through Hester's hands? Oh well, it did. He didn't squeeze it. All right, 14-9. Can we get a stop? Bob's taking a break. Hey, no problem. Just chat with us, Bob. Thanks for all the likes. Bob, were you born in 1980, or are you just like the number 80? Because I was born back in 1980. Is why I'm asking. Barry Sanders, a special teamer. It's going good. I got to the playoffs, Bama. Got through the first round, and then at the loading screen, it did the disconnect thing. So a little bummed out on seasons. Oh, wow. I got some seniority on you, Bob. Just a touch. Yeah, just the 80 was what prompted me to ask. I was hoping that would come out. Looked like a good punch in on the ball, but didn't get the animation to knock it free. Whoa, look at this 1980 command from Tad on the Twitch chat. That's clutch. Opponent's in a pistol formation. He's making all kinds of adjustments and hands off and gets a couple yards. Oh, Sherm. The early Sherm could have got the worm, but he didn't. Drop that one. So now we got 4th and 4. Opponent's got no hesitation. They're going for it. Oh, too easy to Metcalf. I was trying to jam him with the offensive lineman, but that was a good throw. Dang it. 4th down turns into a touchdown. If I score on this ensuing drive, I may try an onside kick or something. Trick question: does pineapple belong on pizza? Hey, that was our question of the day, buddy. There it is. I'll pop it back up on the screen there. Defender cannot pull down Metcalf. Metcalf's torching me in this game. If anybody asks you who got it, then we'll know what to tell them. I don't know if I can name any Nobel Prize winners just off the top of my head. Oh, we tried to get John Madden on that one. I think that was Madden. I think you have to get mad at pizza topping. You were already losing. Yes, I'm not mad. It was just a question to try to spark discussion over on TikTok and here on Twitch too. Starting with Einstein and Curie, Nobel himself. Those are easy to remember. Bama says, I have Papel on pizza. What? Bama's been playing solos and solo battles. Now she corrects it to pineapple. I thought you were setting me up for something, Bama. You normally are. Hey, was it Dovydas, the first Lithuanian player? I can't remember his last name. It says first and only, so it's got to be Dovydas. But there's so many Dovydases out there that makes it tough. It's TBD, Bob. I like to give you a better answer, but the littlest one's 2 in this house, and she's been waking up. So hopefully I get to finish this game and play one more after. So probably roughly an hour-ish. Hey! Sorry, I realized I wasn't muted. Probably was telling you a lot of the plays, buddy. Hey, take it easy to Metcalf. It's not right for you to be using him, a Broncos supporter. Do you like your uniforms, though? Maybe I should continually do that, though. It might get me more folks coming in. Thanks for finding the stream. Hope you're having a good Thanksgiving. I'm irritated at the game, not because you're beating me, which, it's not helping anything, but I'm irritated because I was on a playoff run, and I got the old disconnect at the menu thing. I think right before we played. I may have won one game so far on this season. Slim Buckets Gucci. Nah, you don't need to let me win. If you win, you win, bud. Don't worry about it. It's all for fun anyways, right? Happy Thanksgiving. If it was like win or go home game or something, then I might be more inclined to be like, yeah, hey, sure. But, yeah, you've kicked my butt. That fumble hurt me when I was trying to answer one of your drives, too. But, I mean, that's just the game. Sometimes ball pops out. I just got the Barry Sanders from the field pass. Have you used that, Sanders? Or anybody in chat? Have you guys been using that Barry? Is he decent? Bob has us up to 9K likes on the TikTok live. Thanks, Bob. Oh, we got some decent blocks there. We'll get the first down. Gotta hurry up. I'm down 11. Bam was saying he's decent. I'm going to use him like Thunder and Lightning. Sanders and Marshawn is what I'm thinking. I'm not used to these route trees. Jimmy Graham looked like he was running in cement, but at least he'll hang on to it. Don't break a sweat there, Jimmy. It's fine. Absolutely not. That sounds disgusting, Brados. That's a terrible topic, Brados. I know some people do like those videos, but no. Yuck. No. Don't want to see anything like that. Hey, what's up, Jake? I don't honestly remember. I think we got to 20 or 30,000, though, one night, Bob. Probably had multiple folks hitting the like button at the same time. Yeah, that does sound like a disgusting act. Hey, thanks for the shout outs to Brados and Jake. Bob is a man on a mission. He's trying to get us to the all-time like number on the TikTok live. If you're scrolling through on your phone on TikTok, stop, take a minute, and hang out and chat with us. And if you're looking to connect with me, it's DonyellFreak on all social media. Yeah, this is a bad topic, Brados. Let's talk about something else, bud. Yeah, I don't want to talk about disgusting stuff. Yesterday you were talking about movies. Let's talk about movies, Brados. Not ones where people are having medical procedures. Yeah, same name on YouTube as well. Brados is coming in hot tonight. We're just trying to nip it. Here we go. Here's some trivia for everybody. Oh, good old Mustard Mind trivia. We encroached, I'm assuming? No, I guess it was a false start. I was moving around all over the place. Year ago, might join Brados. That was quick. Oh, come on, get on the football. Got the big break we needed there, and then we can't scoop it up. I was spamming R1 for what it's worth, but I mean, I don't know how much skill there is to that. It's just sometimes you get the animation or you don't. Barry punched around behind it, but yeah, that'll be a 2-minute warning. He might have joined you for some trivia. Oh, all right. We're going to emotes only for 2 minutes. I got 22 on my clock. So emotes only. Moderators don't break the rules. Moderator breaks the rules in chats, you're getting timed out for 10 minutes. Donnie has dictated it. And Dave was not one to break the rules. He likes the rules. So emotes only mods. You can try it. You can test me if you want. VIPs too if you're in there. Show us your best emotes. If you're on TikTok chat, you're not in emotes only chat. You can do what you like. 10K is here. Bob, you are amazing at hitting that like button. Thank you, buddy. Hopefully it brings in some more folks to watch stream and hang out with us here throughout this evening. No way. How did Vic get out of there? What is that? I mean, I know he was a good runner, but we got to start using our timeouts. I'm like, all right, Vic's down. And then I thought he would fumble, and he doesn't. Sometimes it'd be that way. Bob's got it going. Oh, I like the combination there, Uncle Dave, for some soccer action. I put Taylor in man coverage, and he just doesn't cover. Opponent can kneel down. We'll see what they choose to do. They've been nice enough to find the stream, and they might just want to make it hurt. Go for it. I think they can kneel down. I don't know. My math gets off on the 30-second play clock. Well, they're keeping the offense out here. Not him. Her, not him. Another fumble. This time we recover. We have no timeouts. We need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Do we have any tricks in our bag of tricks? I don't know. Let's see what we got. DK Metcalf taking it up there. I think we're at 2 minutes, but yeah, if you guys want to toggle off emotes, it's fine. If you want to let it roll for another minute, that's fine too. Definitely want to make sure you get your emotes only worth. Okay, Gino will throw it away. Because it was redeemed. Yep. You would have got timed out for 10 minutes, but you just came in after the 2-minute deal. I warned all the moderators not to break the rules, Callie, but you weren't here for the warning. Slim, you kicked my butt. Slim's hanging out with us in chat. We're in emotes only, but yeah, we can toggle it off. It started at 22 past the hour. Callie's like, how dare you threaten me with a timeout? Oh, I shot out the wrong Callie. Dang it. It's supposed to be Callie True. Son of a gun. I got Callie Change. I don't know if Callie Change streams. I want you guys to follow Callie True. She's great. Been a great friend. Taste in football. But otherwise, 10-10. One of my favorites. Hey, Bob, if your finger's hurting, you don't have to keep liking the TikTok live, buddy. By all means, take a break. Just chat with us. But yeah, I warned all the moderators right before we swapped in there, because Tad redeemed emotes only. I was like, if any of you moderators break the rule, I'm timing you out for 10 minutes. Yeah, please don't start. Yesterday we played Fortnite. You should have been here yesterday to carry me, but we played Fortnite because I didn't want to talk about NFL. Madden had to take a break. Oh man, stop it. That's the classic Uncle Dave move right there. The old D mod. Going for the high point, and Kelsey can't hang on to it. Come on, Kelsey. What's Taylor Swift gonna say? Yeah, I knew that route wasn't good, but I tried it. Slim, I'll tell you why. Everybody else was tired on my offense. So Slim, quite the guy, came in, chatted with us. We had some thrills here. Woolen's looking for the pick 6. Where was that last night, Woolen? Woolen got benched last night. What would have happened if wrong emote during emote only? Or if you wrote during emote only? I was going to time you out for 10 minutes, is what my plan was. But yeah, all my guys were tired, and I was like, I'm not going to try to sub out. I'm just going to try to sneak it over to Moss on the out route. And I saw it was pretty covered, but I was just hoping the game was going to let me get away with it, Slim. But good game. Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. No, I wouldn't demod you guys. It would be a joke timeout. Yeah, the fumbles were tough, right? Mine, I didn't have any timeouts to work with and all that. But yesterday was preparing for what was supposed to be an 8-hour shift, turned into 16 hours of pure exhaustion. Now you went to bed too soon and you're awake too early, can't fall back asleep. Yeah, that's wild. It's annoying when that stuff happens, and then your whole sleep cycle's off. And mine's going to be off. My wife's working a 12 tonight, and it just throws off our whole routine. My daughter's been up 2 or 3 times, Callie, during the stream. And I thought like I was going to have to end, and then that's why I paused early in the game too, Slim. I don't know if you were in stream yet, but my 2-year-old keeps getting up. But my wife is she'll be off at 3, and then I'll try to sleep. And then we got family come in for Thanksgiving. We had already planned to do it for the Saturday because everybody couldn't come down on Thursday. So now we're going to have guests over, and we're both going to be like red-eyed and stuff. Not exactly the same as your deal, but it's just like, man, it throws everything off just having to work an extra half shift or work a double shift or something. But I hope you're doing okay. My stream isn't a lot of screaming and yelling. Hopefully help you relax and just enjoy your evening. 4:30 a.m. for the duck. Manned up Barry on that last one because I was burning you earlier. I was trying to man up Metcalf, and my guys just aren't fast enough to stay with him. I probably should have tried to put Woolen on him. But yeah, I'm just having fun. I'm a little distracted, but that's not to make it sound like you wouldn't beat me if I was super focused into the game either, Slim. Like, you played pretty well. whatever it is that you had Metcalf in, the X Factor was gnarly too. It was like he was speeding down there. Sounds like excuses. Yeah. It is. It is excuses. I love you too, man. Callie and Dave, do you guys know each other? Because I feel like you guys are in the same circles. I don't remember if I met Callie in Purple's Discord or not, but Purple and Squeeze and Dave are all Quake players, and I met Callie in Purple Cinda's chat, and I know Dave and Purple play together at least occasionally with games. I went into Purple's chat, I don't know, a month or so ago, and you were playing with her. I think you guys were playing Overwatch together. So I feel like if you guys don't know each other, like you're in the same circles, or at least know a lot of the same people. The unstoppable runoff X Factor on him is really good, and it's 0 AP. I should put that on my Metcalf. I don't think that's what I have there. This guy keeps running, man, and there's some open spots. Was carrying those noobs. I looked up and I see XL's playing. I'm like, oh, hey. Got a couple of my favorite folks playing here. Going to sleep, but thanks for being a chiller. Hey, come by anytime, bud. I stream just about every day. It's DonyellFreak on all the platforms. And if you'd like to join the Discord, we'd love to have you in there. Talk Madden with us, coach us up. How long have I been playing Madden? Bob, I've been playing Madden since Madden 92. I'm 43 years old, so I've been playing for ages. Partner Discord? No, not yet. Maybe someday. Yeah, I don't know what the requirements are for it. I think you have to have 500, and I think they all have to be relatively active to get Partner Discord or whatever that feature is. I'm just about to 500. I think we have 490-ish. But a lot of those probably could just be pruned. I bet you some of those folks haven't chatted in a couple of years. But we're getting a lot of new folks coming through from TikTok too, which is nice to have the channels move and different discussions. Drag the feet. All right, Kelsey. Yeah, and I don't know what it is that Discord did, but I know they had some type of program where you could get merchandise and all kinds of things, and they discontinued it. You're under more scrutiny. Yeah, I don't think I need that. Not that we're doing anything wrong, but you can just get some weird troll that pops in and starts trying to cause problems. I have my security settings pretty tight, but yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know if I want any extra headaches, right? Like I like it to be as stress free as I can. Terrible at Discord. Hardly ever use it, even though you got one. Says Snowman. Discord's really cool. I mean, it's got a lot of great features that you see other platforms trying to integrate in. You know, it's got a nice chat. You can leave messages for each other. You can use video. You can use voice. There's all the different things. You're 40 naturally on Discord, like MIRC. You haven't turned 40 yet, have you? You're extending your age. You're born in like 87, right? Yeah. Enjoy your 30s, bud. I felt like I was a young man back then. I just didn't know I felt like it. Just waking up is Snowman. So Bob just got Madden 24. Awesome. Been playing for 1 year. What's your favorite thing to do in Madden so far, Bob? Yeah, don't rush the 40s. All right, Seahawks and Raiders. Kicks up and good. Since you're here and we're talking Discord, let's talk down by the Docks Discord and the DGen Den. DGen Den has gotten some life to it due to Yoshi. That kid goes on deep dives, man. like super deep dive. So he'll ping me and be like, "Oh, hey, I'm saving this meme that you posted, from like 6 years ago." It's like, dude, how did you bother to go all the way back there? And then the Down by the Docks, I feel like creating a meme channel worked out really well to kind of contain him and his buddies. And the one guy that was trolling that came in that I timed out, I've kept an eye on that account. He came in with a burner and said like free whatever his name is. He changes his name all the time. But that account had just been made that day, so I knew that was a troll account. So I booted that one. But he's obviously trying to be edgy, but I feel like he's been a little bit more chill. I'm glad it's worked out that way, because sometimes it backfires, and then like 6 of them come in, and it can just go completely sideways too. And I don't ever want to overstep it. It's just like, oh god, I didn't know if you or Neff was going to see it for a while, and I was like, all right, we don't want to let this stand here, because it may be some TOS type of thing or something. Yeah, I just need to body them. Yep, occasionally just gotta get the contact with them. I do remember you. What's up, Thanksgiving? Welcome back in. Yate, thanks for the likes on the TikTok live. Got TikTok not too long ago. So Snowman going to turn 41 next month. And your entire body already feeling older because of the sport injuries you went through in high school. Yeah, it's true. Any breaks and stuff that you have, man, they stay with you for life. You keep aching in those spots. I just know it from the one break I ever had was breaking my leg. I broke both bones. So when the weather changes, I'll feel it kind of ahead of time, like it's going to rain or something. They say it's the barometric pressure changing. I'm not sure if that's the truth, but I'll feel achy for a day. Usually it's like winter sets on, and then that's about it. It's not terrible, but it's weird how our bodies function. But yeah, everybody scrolling through on TikTok, be like, Bob, please follow, like, and hang out with us on that platform. If you're on Twitch, you don't have to just lurk. You can hang out, chat, be like Uncle Dave. I thought I was going to intercept it, and I clicked on the wrong defender. So that didn't work out too well. But that Dock 6 sword, it seems like it's growing all the time. I'm seeing more and more names coming in. A lot of podcast enthusiasts, and hopefully they just, like they give it the initial surge. I don't know how the podcast algorithms work, but like if you post a YouTube video, if it gets early interactions, it's more likely to get served out to more people. And I know that's where it's heading. So the more of them are aware, like, hey, here's an ad. Everybody ping new episodes up. Please go like it. Yeah, I think it's just why wouldn't you want that viewer that's an enthusiast closer to you guys? And it seems like it's going the right way, from what I can tell. And of course, I don't get to see the analytics or anything, and I don't need to. But I just, I'm rooting for it to blow up for you guys. Wintertime makes it worse, says Snowman. What Madden am I playing? We're playing Madden 24. Yeah, the most recent one. And we're playing Madden Ultimate Team Seasons is the game mode that we're in. Let's run play. I'm trying to get out there and take away the edge. We'll use a timeout. Be good to get them off the field here if we can on 3rd and 10 and save some time for our offense. Luckily, my daughter settled down, so I think we'll get this game through. It's looking different. Maybe because of, it being streamed, it may just have a different appearance for some reason. Boy, I thought I was going to intercept that. I just drifted a little too far back. Opponent going no huddle. And Sanders will get 3. The no huddle kind of helps me if he's not going to bleed clock here. Might give my offense a little bit of time to get a field goal or something back the other way. And Sanders was able to read that pretty well. Play more. Hey, what's up, Robert? Time it is over here. It's 2:39 a.m. out in California, Pacific Standard Time. How about for yourself, Robert? Robert chatting with us in the TikTok live. So Lumia stream, the one that helps my lights, that does the different stuff. It has an option to merge all the chats together, so we may try that eventually. and display it on screen. I may not do that on the TikTok side though, because I think with TikTok there's just not that much screen space if somebody's on their phone. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like everybody get to see what's being said. Sometimes I feel like I'm having a couple conversations going and maybe just jarring for somebody that's newer to the stream. He's got a wide open throw. We're not able to blow it up. Boy, I was hoping that would pop 3. First sponsor probably was like MF Jerky. I think was one of the first ones that I ever worked with. I'm trying to think of who else is sponsored way back when. They sent me out a couple care packages and got me set up with like a commission code. And Uncle Dave helped me eat some of that jerky a long time back. GP on top, it's $5.39 for GP. Robert's $4.39. Yeah, I think there's a jerky panel down there. Okay, good. Yeah, we do have a command for him. I haven't contacted that guy in a long time. I should see if he wants to refresh the code. He may have some commission he needs to pay me or something too. But now we have that sponsored timer, which kind of leads me into to plug in the different sponsors that I'm really active with at the moment. I was trying to buy some time in Playmaker out Kelsey, but it didn't work out. Better call him. Don't call him late for dinner. Again, I'm looking for Kelsey to pop free, but it's just not happening. Hester's tired, so I don't want to hit him in the Wildcat. We'll just power with Marshawn and hope for the best here. 3 weeks later, still hasn't called him. We got 11,000 likes on the TikTok live. Most of them have been from our buddy Bob. All right, opponent calls time. I'm going to run 4 seconds on the play. At least that's my intention. See if we get a seam route that breaks big. Gino's got him, man. It's Kelsey. Kelsey throwing the lateral to nobody. Raiders scoop it up. And Metcalf will make the tackle. Was trying my best. The buddy Bob coming up clutch. All right, we're deadlocked in a good one, 7-6 after 1 half. This half to decide the fate of the universe. Our friend Tad had a absolute banger TikTok video featuring the fate of the universe theme. I don't know, like 3 years or something back. User 78. Hey, thanks for the follow, user. I got a surprise for you. Hang on. Let me get the surprise ready. Here we go. Watch the lights. Flashing lights for user. User, how's your day going so far? GP on top. I got a surprise for you. you may know what it is, but GP, thanks for the likes and thank you for the follow. Love the follows. Follows are always the #1 priority for me on TikTok. Certainly, you love it if somebody can subscribe or sends diamonds or whatever the case may be. But yeah, if you guys just follow and hang out, that helps so much. Grows the community. Bob, you already followed. Do you want the lights again, Bob? You could have just asked for lights. Don't unfollow us, Bob, for extra lights, please. It's just going powered football here. I have to go with a bigger formation. Bob likes the flashing lights. It's an RPO. He's got Jettas out the back door. Nice hard cut there. And get a first down on us. Go Lights Go. Yeah, share the stream with your friends so they come in and follow, and we'll just have a disco going in here. Yeah, more lights, more likes. All right. Every time we get 1,000 likes, let me know. Left when we muted. Don't know what happened. I don't remember what happened. We won the game against the 49er guy. I'm sorry that you left, but I had to mute for a minute. My daughter was awake, and she's supposed to be sleeping at these hours. But 2-year-olds do what they like. They're kind of like a honey badger. Honey badger takes what it wants or whatever. It's the old honey badger saying. I was around the vicinity. I just didn't use her that well. I was getting ready to take off on the other route. Good read from my opponent. Can't believe Sanders isn't fumbling up. He's got to be getting tired. That looked weird. The back of Sanders' neck there. Edwards gets a yard. And we got 3rd and 2. A little reverse. We'll scoop that one up in 4th and 3 to start the 4th quarter. Here we go. I think this guy's going to go for it. Hopefully we can get a stop. Tight spot. I haven't seen him chat for a minute. I bet you Tight Spot's sleeping. I don't trust this field goal. It's an out-of-base defense. The buddies like the lights. Here we go. Lights are flashing. Blue flash. Red flash. I don't think I have a green flash on top. But, yeah, thank you guys for liking up the stream. GP and Bob. And Dave and everybody that's watching it. But, yeah, the like, shares, follows, everything builds up more hype around here. All right, here comes the offense. Bob says he's got 12K likes going. Mustard Mind's got some trivia for us. I missed the question. Oh, the protagonist. I don't know that one. That's a good question. Davey, thanks for the share. J Twin, thanks for the likes. Jay, I don't know if you're a follower. If you are not, please follow. We'd love to have you stick around. Anybody that's new to the stream, we'd love you to join the Discord server as well. To do so, if you're on TikTok, you can click on my profile, hit the link tree, and go right into the Discord server. And if you're on Twitch or YouTube, it should be in the About Me sections. Why is it so... That's what she said, Tad. I don't know. I don't know why she said that. About Mustard Mind. What are some... Man, I feel like defense is tough this year, Davey, to be honest. Twin is ready. If I had the right answer on that, I would be a better defender. And I don't mean that to be like avoiding you. I run the Seattle playbook, but I don't know that that's particularly good. I think early in the year people were running like a 3-3 blitz out of nickel, but yeah, I don't pay attention to the pros and all that. I play it more to have fun than anything. Okay, so we're trying to go a little thunder and lightning with Sanders and Marshawn. Opponent's got to slow down for now. Emma says, roll, tide, roll. Turns the lights red in here. Yeah, so take it to 2-minute warning. We like to take a walk-off field goal or run it in with a couple seconds left would be ideal. Favorite Johnny Cash song? I actually really like I Hurt Myself Today. Was one of his last songs. Maybe the last one he recorded. I don't know for sure. Boy Named Sue was kind of a good song. Trying to think of what else. The movie that Joaquin Phoenix portrayed him into was really good. Can't remember what it's called. I think it was I Walk the Line. Davey saying LSU. Oh, it's Iron Bowl. I didn't know it was Iron Bowl time again already. I guess I won't be cast as a super fan for the Iron Bowl this time. But that's alright. I was on the super fan face-off for the Iron Bowl last time. I threw it right at Keekly, and I got away with it. It's a first down. Now we're in field goal range. Opponent probably bailed just slightly. Oh, I thought that was going to break big. Instead, we lose 2 yards, and he uses the timeout. Underneath the DK Metcalf, and Metcalf close to the first down. Let's see what our opponent likes to do. Don't really want to give him time back the other way. Got on shoe clock. I know that means we have to hit an ice kicker animation, but we'll see. It is a low scoring game. Yeah, it's been a ground pound game for sure. Alright, Sanders doesn't make it through. Opponent takes time there. We'll send out the field goal unit and hope for the best. Surprised we didn't get a nice kicker thing. So he's got to get a field goal in a few seconds. I'm just going to kick it deep and hope we cover. Don't need this guy returning it to the 40 or something. Damn, it says go deep. Right, he'll run out from underneath it, and of course he's trying to get himself a field goal opportunity. I'm like in prevent 3-man deep with man coverage. Right, we'll break that up. I'm glad he didn't catch it on the deflect, so he's got one more play. Got us to 13K. What a legend. Thank you so much, Bob. He wants some more lights. All right, let's go flashing lights. I think there was a Kanye song about that before Kanye got so wild. He's a guy that I don't think has CTE, but I think he's got some serious issues. He gets a timeout. He gets like a reception and a timeout in 3 seconds. All right, so here comes the Hail Mary from the 35. Hail Mary, that was a Tupac song. I don't know. I'm thinking of all the songs right now. Got coverage over the top. Got everybody backed up. And let's just see what happens. They're all going to converge in the middle here. Mahomes stepping up. He's launching. This feels dangerous. And thankfully, it will fall incomplete. So, a win is a win, even if it's by a point. GG's. Let's see who's on for a Twitch raid. I'm going to sign off on TikTok and YouTube in just a bit. But if you haven't followed, please follow all the platforms. Same name everywhere. Would love to connect with you guys anywhere and everywhere. So it's DonyellFreak, and to join Discord, if you're on TikTok, just click on my profile, go to the link tree, join us. Love it if you could like the last video I uploaded. It is sponsored by TikTok, and we got a gift from TikTok. It's a Wise Watch, smart watch, so please check that out. We're gonna raid Sky, I think. I'm just gonna double check. There's I don't know, somebody that we never got to raid or something before, but yeah, Sky's going to be where we go. Canadian Bella's doing a subathon that we raided yesterday. Hopefully we'll get to raid her during her subathon, but we'll take this one out to SoCal. Here we go to Sky. Great streamer, got you covered with some entertainment throughout your morning, and I will catch you guys again with another edition of the stream tomorrow night, if not in the afternoon as well. Thank you everybody for hanging out on Twitch. Thanks again to Braves Champs and Tad for the gifted. Braves went ham with the gifted subs. Thank you to Truckin for the bits. I usually don't try to thank everybody, but It was an exceptional night on just a short stream, kind of an impulse stream. I thought about maybe streaming in the morning, but glad that we got to hang out tonight. Here we go on the raid. See you guys soon. And everybody on YouTube.